Hello, stream. Give me a second. I think OBS must have had an update because it's giving me all sorts of trouble. So hold on, you're not gonna be able to see anything for a second. Remove. Yes, we're still here. We didn't go dark. Give me a second here. So annoying. Add. Hmm. Yes. So, we've got the most of the team here because of holidays. We are short a few. Let me just make sure it's pulling the right one. It's not freaking changing it. That'll tick me off. Okay, well, great. They're the same. Okay, hold on, one more thing. There must have been an update with OBS. Give me a second, guys. Yes. Let's try adding it now. Okay. There. Finally. Okay. Since I'm pretty sure it's just y'all in the stream anyway. I think we're good now. That was super annoying. Okay. So, can you guys hear me okay? Great. So the last time that we played, you guys had just gotten through the disturbance in the park, the disturbances in the park, really. And succeeded, thankfully, but you did find, or I should say Aegis, did notice a suspicious person lurking on the way out. And I believe I gave you the information that you had asked about that, Aegis. Okay, perfect. So I'm assuming you guys would have wanted to go back to headquarters. I believe you all said you were looting as you were going.
Yeah, so where we had left off, my notes state that people had just showed up from
Mm-hmm.
the tower to start gathering evidence and take the captive. We had worked our way back to where we had been let out of the vehicle, and I made it very clear that we were looting as much as we could along the way with what we could carry. And I think that was pretty much it.
Okay, perfect. And then I know you guys all got in the SUV and you were taken back. And you guys did hit level 6 last session, so congratulations on that. Hopefully everybody is happy with with their levels. I know it wasn't very eventful for some.
No, I'm not, because I rolled a 4 for my hit points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Go, Tank, go.
Yeah, I like rolling the dice. It's been win and lose over the years for me. So so you guys have found yourselves back at headquarters, and I will move you there now. Once you get there, once you get back to quarters, almost immediately, I should probably move myself there too. Kira excuses herself. She's been acting a little bit weird, since she hit Bonkin, and doesn't really even do the usual schmoozing and trying to hang out that she would typically do. She just excuses herself. She just kind of nods her head, walks back to her room.
So, out of curiosity, you say that she attacked Bonkin. Wasn't it Min who accidentally attacked?
Min
Because
missed, I
I
think.
have it I have it in my very final note says called out to Min and Elvish killed, and she sat down. Damn it, comma. But then Kira said rip its throat out to Min. Min attacked and accidentally hit Bonkin.
See, that's what I thought too. I thought it was Min. She said she thought it was her, but um, yeah. So it was. Yeah, I think it was Min though, because I see an
Steel
attack.
defender 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her that hit.
So, but it was still her order that did it. So,
Right.
she's definitely been. She was quiet the entire really short ride back to quarters, and as soon as you get up into the loft, she's gone. She takes off to her room. Tempest, as you guys get back, he kind of schmoozes a little bit for a little while, unless there's specific roleplay you all want to do with him. He also would retire to his room. It was a long fight and kind of unexpected, and since Leilna is not sitting here waiting for you all, he says he's gonna just go in his room and get him if you need anything. Okay, she's not here. Go ahead. Okay, so the three of you find yourselves now in the loft at the moment. I will let you kind of take it away right now. And I will also type out into the chat here in Roll20 the loot that you picked up so that we have it in writing. I believe Marcus was collecting it. Is that correct?
I had taken a note on it. What just so that the two people who are regulars here will understand. Any coin, I'll make sure to split 5 ways. I'll tell you two what your totals are, and then I'll write down in my notes what the totals are for the other two. And if we found any items, I'm gonna have them locked in Marcus's storage locker until we get all 5 of us together again to discuss who should take what. As long as you guys are down with that. That way, it's nobody's getting screwed out of anything. So, as we're kind of getting onto the elevator and everybody kind of like goes off and does their own thing, Marcus, he pushes the little visor and the pink glow vanishes, and then he just takes the fucking thing off like a guy working customer service at the end of the day, and he just throws it on the table, and he starts to reach his fingers up and under these slots in the power armor that he's got on, and there's like these audible as the plates kind of shift and ride up. He begins to kind of like dismantle them, and he's just literally putting them on the coffee table in the main room. He's fucking worn out. You guys can see he's actually not. He's got like one bruise and a little teeny tiny bit of blood coming out of his nose, but besides that, he is in perfect condition. But he's. I'm gonna spend the next like 10 minutes or so taking the armor off. I know that all too well.
And it is kind of late. You guys weren't out there for too terribly long. But it was getting, it was kind of late already when you headed out there, and
This
after,
is all still day 2, right?
uh,
This was the second day we showed up because we did a long rest the night before, and then we spent most of. So we got here, slept.
you did your 2
that
week.
next morning. Oh yeah, right. Well, obviously there was the 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
but we had done all of the purchasing and stuff right before this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
When the dispatch went out. Yep. Oops. Okay.
As everybody's kind of going their own way, Marcus is kind of gonna look out. He's gonna say, "Master Aegis." So Marcus kind of comes walking your direction, now completely stripped down, to literally nothing but his underwear, and you can see all across his body, across his flesh, there's these huge bruises that are right at the separation points where his armor was. Marcus sighs and he looks kind of defeated and he says, I think that you were all correct about needing to wear a t-shirt and pants underneath that armor. It pinched the living shit out of me. I'm going to go take a shower. But then, if you have a couple of moments and you haven't fallen asleep, I'd maybe like to discuss something with you, if that's all right. I'll only be a couple of minutes. I just need to rinse this filth off. Sweat like a mule inside that thing. Alright, so Marcus will then, he'll re-enter his room, and you immediately hear the two doors shut, and then the shower turns on. He's just gonna take a hot fucking shower. And he's gonna stand there and stare. And he turns the water, by the way, to the hottest point he can go, Candace. And he is just gonna stare into the fucking faucet and just let it scald his fucking skin.
And it feels amazing to you, not only to wash off the grossness of the sweating from the fight and stuff, but just the heat itself feels so good. Nothing that you could, and it's not the heat in a shower you could ever have gotten back home.
Okay, so after he's done in the shower, he'll put his sweatshirt on, the one that's torn from his horns, and the cargo shorts or the sweat shorts, and he'll kind of come back out to the main room, and he's gonna sit across from Aegis, and he says, "Oh, the like the cleric vestments. Cool." So as Marcus walks by, Aegis would get like just a very light tap on the shoulder, kind of like, "Hey, I'm here," sort of thing. And then as he walks across the room and sits down, Marcus is gonna smile and go, "You were absolutely impressive out there. I didn't realize what you were capable of, what your gifts were, but shit, that was impressive."
Were impressive. My gifts come from Lady Flamehair, nothing more.
Well, my gifts come from years and years of dedication to the martial arts and many generations of dedication to the fifth daughter and the ninth son. So we all get it from somewhere, I suppose.
But that's what I admire about you. I get mine from a gift. You get yours from your own talent and perseverance. That's to be admired.
Yes. I can't claim all the credit personally. I've had some genetic assistance in my capabilities, but I thank you nonetheless, and know that my only purpose is to ensure the safety of everyone around me. That actually brings up maybe the point that I wanted to talk about just briefly. 2 points, really. The first one was, I noticed when Master Bonkin and I had our momentary quip on the battlefield regarding the execution of the prisoners. When it came time for me to do what I had to do, you and Kira watched me execute those prisoners, pretty specifically. I just want to apologize if that was offensive to you in any way, and I want to assure you that I truly only did it to ensure that we weren't going to be snuck up on, which is why I was fine with leaving one alive so long as they were in manacles.
You have nothing to be sorry about. I watched out of respect for the fight that they put up. They fought well, even if they did lose. They deserve that much respect.
I agree, and thank you for that. And I'll talk to Kira about it as well, and Master Bonkin and I have to have a conversation at some point, but I just want everyone to understand that I'm no ruthless murderer. I'm a survivor, and I'm the chosen one of my people, and a lot of things come before me, and that includes the lives of my enemies. And if they do fall before me, I must see it through to ensure that my allies get out alive. So, thank you for understanding, though, and I'm glad that you saw things. Candace, he mentioned briefly Lady Flamehair. Do I have any idea about who that is from the old days?
Give me history or religion.
I am absolutely wonderful in neither of those, but we're gonna roll religion because I feel like that's a little bit more up my alley, and that's an 11.
Okay. You can't quite connect the name to the actual deity, but you definitely heard it. You definitely heard it before. And you know that it's not a negative deity.
Okay, so like I don't hear Lady Flame here, and I'm like, oh, that bitch is fucking neutral evil.
No,
She's like, yeah.
It doesn't.
She, like,
It doesn't
sucks
raise
on
a
the
red
marrow
flag.
of the cinder stones of the days of all. Okay.
Yeah, you don't suddenly feel the need to yeet Aegis out the closest window.
Yes, I telekinetically swing him out the window.
He's very yeetable.
Bitch.
We have
Yeah.
established that he's very yeetable.
What's funny is that I was actually just watching back the first episode on YouTube, and I literally described him as yeetable.
Yeah, you did.
What a proper size description though for a halfling. Like he's
Oh yeah, 2'11",
yeetable.
2'11", 40 pounds. He's very yeetable,
So adorable.
especially in the hands of a bonkin.
Oh yeah, no, oh for sure. Okay, okay, so he'll kind of stand and then he'll say, "Get some well-deserved rest, and again, thank you for your talent. When I said, and he's saying this as he begins to walk out of the room, when I said that we needed to, and he turns around, at all costs, prevent that big bastard at the end there from escaping, and you and Master Tempest and Master Bonkin created a fiery vortex of spinning blades and a chokehold for myself, Kira, and Min to eviscerate. Shit, I didn't realize what I'd asked for, but I'm glad I did. And I'm glad you were there to assist.
I appreciate that, but in all fairness, that was a bit of a last-ditch effort on my part.
Mine too. I was completely tapped, which is why I asked you to help.
I was the same. Oh, you have a good night, Marcus.
You as well, Master Aegis. Thank you. And Marcus is gonna, in his t-shirt and shorts, he's gonna jump in the elevator and... Does he at this point know how the fuck to get a hold of the Golden Commander?
I would say yeah. You guys have spent the entirety of your 2 weeks here, so yeah, you know how to get a hold of her. You know that if she's not in her office on the top floor, more than likely she's either in the training area or the armory.
Okay, well, I'll just go straight to her office. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I just got done fighting and expending all of my resources. Also, you had mentioned that you were gonna drop that the
loot. Sorry about that. Yep, I will do that right now.
No, it's okay. Just so in between I can.
Yeah, no, I will do that right now.
Divvy it up.
I'll do that right now, and then I'll change the map for you.
Oh, you don't even have, if it's just going to be a quick interaction, you don't have to change it for
Okay.
me. But if you want to, this is your campaign. I'm not here to tell you how to do things. You do you, boo-boo. You do you, boo-boo. Settle down. Operation Showerhead Inspection. God damn you, Sarah.
We've been discussing it in chat this whole time.
I'm sorry. I've been trying to follow it, but I was also trying to have some like semi-serious conversation.
1 second, yeah.
I held up chat. I apologize. Or I held up game.
No, you're okay. There you go.
All right, I'm copying and pasting
So you
into my notes.
you jump onto this weird moving room that they keep calling an elevator, and you punch the number 33 because you remember that that's where her office was the first time that you were in the building, and the elevator moves and takes you up. The doors open directly into her office, and she actually is standing there and looks a little bit surprised to see you standing on the elevator.
Okay, so as the elevator opens and I'm standing there in my what is it exactly? What did
I think you had a sweater.
Yeah, it's
that
very,
ripped.
my sweats and the tee is what I renamed my common clothes. Sweatpants and a torn so they're gray sweatpants and a torn light blue V-neck. It wasn't a V-neck when I got it, by the way. It's because my horns are too fucking big, so I ripped that bitch.
It's a deep V.
It's a very deep V. Ooh. Oh.
God
damn you,
what'd you
Candace!
do?
Why did you say that?
I didn't say it. You said it.
Oh, God.
You said it that way. I was talking about a shirt.
I need to go create a paladin atone for my sins. Okay, so as the door opens.
So yeah, she's standing there and she kind of looks surprised for a second to see you on the elevator because she was waiting for it to come to her to take her to you.
His eyes kind of go wide too, and he says, "The Golden Command, just who I wanted to see." And he kind of pushes his hand forward. We need to have just a quick conversation, if that's all right.
Sure. She'll take a step back.
He walks in like he fucking owns the place, finds the nearest chair, sits down. As he kind of he pulls up the sleeves and the legs of the sweatpants because these bruises from the damn armor and not wearing anything underneath like a noob are killing him. And she can see probably clear as day that there is big, bruises around where like all the pauldrons and the greaves and the wrist guard. And he goes, "So, a couple of things. First and foremost, what the hell were those things?"
Well, the investigation team got here just a little bit after you, but it sounds like it was a variety of different creatures, but all had to do with water or ice of some kind.
Yes, I picked that up. Who was the broad on the roof who teleported away?
I didn't know about a broad on the roof. Do you know what she looked like?
I have no idea. Master Aegis is the one who saw her, but he mentioned very specifically what he saw, so maybe have a conversation with him. But there was somebody on a roof who created a portal and jumped through it.
Okay. Well, we do...
No crazy villainous sorts in this city that specialize in ice and water?
Unfortunately, there are a couple. So it's hard to say exactly who it was, but between the... I told you, we have our fair share of...
There are multiple people in this very city who specialize and are terrible?
There are multiple people who specialize in multiple things and are terrible on multiple levels.
Oh, God.
That's why when you offered help, I didn't blink. It's not that we're hurting for help, but unfortunately, between groups that are kind of creating themselves to do their own thing and the number of people who discover they have powers and decide to use them for selfish purposes, it's we always accept help.
Fair enough. So, as far as taking care of that is concerned. Obviously, we picked some loot up while we were out there, things of that sort. Do we get paid from you as well for completion of that?
You
Or was that
do.
just something... Ah, and in the form of what exactly?
Well, typically gold, but I imagine I don't. So you could have use the safe that's in each of your rooms if you'd like, but there is a form of using currency now that doesn't require you to carry pounds and pounds of coin on you. It's called banking. I don't know if you all used banks.
Marcus legitimately looks offended. He kind of like, his eyes kind of go wide. Of course we have a banking system, but it's typically for the elite, wealthy folks and those who run businesses. The common man does not have a banking industry vault. That's outrageous.
Well, here it is very common. As long as you have two coins to rub together, you can open a bank account. The positive to it is that you can leave your coin and it is safely protected, but you can still use it without having it on your person. It's called debit.
Oh.
So there's a
How
card.
do we do that? There's a card.
A card that would she actually like it's kind of awkward because you haven't really seen her show anything personal at this point. Even the phone she was using was a work phone, but she reaches into her pocket and takes out a little leather trifold thing and pulls out a blue and white and black card, and she shows it to you. It's these, and she flicks it. It makes a little sound.
So if I lose that card, my entire fortune, whether it be 5 silver pieces or 20 million platinum pieces, is gone.
No. If you lose your card, you let your bank know immediately. That card gets cut off, and you get a brand new one that nobody else will be able to use. The reason for this is because, number one, creating the coin got expensive over time. Gold became more and more rare.
Well, of course it did, because it's the value of gold. That's why
Exactly.
he who holds the most gold... So wait, they dumbed down the value of a gold?
No, but in order to let it keep its value. Otherwise, we were going to end up where nobody could eat. Nobody could afford to do anything. So what they did was they made it so that it's... She kind of looks around and realizes Kira's not there to translate for her. It's all through...
Marcus has been here for 2 weeks. Would he... I mean,
you haven't messed with computers and stuff, but...
well, no, I haven't messed with him, but nobody's talked about him?
Yeah, you would have heard about it here and there, like, especially, doing the training and stuff with the robots. So it's digital. It's all saved on computers. It's all communicated through computers.
He kind of puts his hands up. He's like, oh, okay, that's too much. All right. So where can we have... Do we have a lackey or an apprentice or somebody who can set this up for us? Because there is a lot of us, he points to himself, including me, who is carrying around easily 45 pounds of gold right now.
Yes, we can definitely do that. And again, if you...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Is there a way that you can maybe have that... Because I don't want to carry that. Is there a way to have that integrated into my power suit?
Oh, definitely. We'll put the tap technology... Yes, there's a way.
Wonderful. That's all I needed to hear. Just tell me wizards, magic, and yes. Okay, right. So, how do we do that, though? Is there an apprentice, like we can just have them set it up? We can just reach out to them? Or can you reach out to somebody and have them come meet us and we can just get this thing set up? Or do I have to take all of my coin to a bank and deal with some charlatan?
No, you don't have to take your coin to the bank and deal with a charlatan. However, you do have to have all of you are... you will have very specific numbers that are associated with your identity so that nobody else can have access to your things. We'll get it all taken care of at once.
Okay, done. I'd like that to happen sooner than later because I'm carrying a lot.
It sounds like it. You do have a safe. You should each have a safe.
Yes, I will leave my... Yes, I'll
Yes.
put my safe in. That's no problem. Second, out of character question, how much money is she transferring to each of us? Or is there a total that I can write in my notes for those of us who need to take some money, if this is going to be situated this game.
Yeah, well, hold the tiny bit of roleplay really fast, and then I can answer that.
Okay.
So, the investigation team was out there. They see what, the creatures that were out there, but what can you tell me about what you encountered? Because I know that the aftermath is different than the actual occurrence.
Oh, actually, hang on one moment, and he starts to think as I look back at my notes. Ah! So the first wave of creatures we found in the park right when we left the SUV were definitely 100% ice methods. I know because they exist where we came from as well, and I have fought them on multiple occasions. Crafty little shits, but simple enough to take out. When we moved into the next area, there were these machines, large machines that were pumping out clouds of fog, much like a wizard's, I don't know what they call this spell. It's the one that creates a fog cloud of fog and mist. But it was coming out of this machine. So I destroyed those. There were a couple of creatures there, which... Let me look at my rolls really quick. I was not able to identify exactly what those creatures were, but they looked kind of like a water elemental, but more angry and spherical in nature.
Okay.
We finished that and we moved forward. There were also, by the way, during both of these encounters, there were these creatures that were wreathed in ice, humanoid in nature, but wreathed in ice, and they did not bleed. When we got to the final bit, where I believe was referred to as a sea elf carrying a trident, and blade. All of these creatures had blade made of some sort of weird. It looked organic, but it was strong like stone. But when it hit my armor, it shattered. I'm not entirely sure what these creatures were or what they were carrying, but that's what that was. Anyways, so we get to the final bit. The entity is in the middle. It comes out. I tell everybody to not let it act. It was different than the others. It looked like it was made of living water, but it wasn't an elemental in the same way that you think of a stupid elemental form. Do you have elementals here? Like earth, fire, wind?
Yes,
Okay.
usually
so
summoned, yes.
if you see a water elemental, you imagine a brick wall of water.
Correct.
It wasn't like that. It was humanoid, but made of the same consistency and carrying a trident. Master Aegis created a bonfire underneath the creature. Master Tempest created a cloud of spinning spectral daggers which pulled the fire up into it. Master Bonkin grabbed him around the throat and pulled back on him ever so slightly. Myself, Mistress Kira, and Mistress Min attacked this creature relentlessly, and eventually we destroyed it. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of collateral damage, but they'll work through that, I'm sure.
How long have you all been fighting together?
Well, we've encountered 3 sets of creatures together ever, and this was the 3rd. But 2 weeks.
She just looks shocked. So, that level of teamwork after only a few fights together.
Teamwork, Golden Commander, can be achieved in one day if you have somebody who is willing to take the lead and demand commands.
I have a question for you.
I hopefully have an answer for you. He, at this point, has hopefully grabbed the nearest fucking glass of ice water or tea or warm milk. He doesn't care. He's thirsty.
There's actually her whole bar there, so.
Oh no, he doesn't drink.
I know, but her whole bar, there's water. There was.
Okay,
Yeah.
he'll get up at this point, grab a water, and then sit back down.
She doesn't even react or think twice. Okay, so. My question would be, and you can talk with them about it, but I'd wonder if your team would be willing to do training with some of our new teams on tactics. While I realize that you haven't been together that long, being able to think on your feet that way is tactical in itself. And not now, obviously, rest, but maybe the next time you have some time to spend here at headquarters.
He kind of looks around. Well, I suppose if we have time, sure. The last 2 weeks have been pretty quiet, but adjusting to this new realm has been kind of a challenge for some of us, myself particularly. But yeah, I don't think that would be an issue. I can pretty much guarantee Master Aegis and Master Tempest will be on board. Mistress Kira, can I ask you a question, Golden Commander? Just briefly.
Sure.
Have you...
She has a glass of wine, by the way.
Appropriate. Have you ever heard of... You know of the Shardakai. They exist in this reality. Have you ever heard of Clan Kunya or Clan Streedmost?
There isn't, I don't know of any of the descendants, but I have read, I feel like I've read the name.
If you can find me any present-day information on either of those two factions, Clan Kunya are a tiefling clan from my time, and Clan Streedmost is a clan of Shardakai from my time. Bitter rivals, forced to make pacts with creatures far beyond their realm of comprehension for the sake of survival. Any information would be greatly appreciated. But on to our reward. You've got all the information I could have possibly given you about what just happened in that courtyard. And yes, for your notes, we are, I'm sure, more than willing to train some of the younger recruits in tactics. He seemed, by the way, I don't know what her passive insight is, but he seemed real unsure.
Okay, hold on a second. That's good to know. Hold on. Yeah, she seems like she believes you. There's no falter in her gaze.
Well, I wasn't lying. I was just
Yeah,
unsure of
yeah.
myself.
Yes, so the investigation team, they haven't finished their report yet. That's why I was asking you what you actually encountered. So easily, that's worth 75 gold a person. We'll make sure.
His eyes go wide when he says, it's like, are you sure?
Well, the fact that somebody that was there was capable of teleporting themselves out tells me that they made sure it wasn't an easy fight. They won't always pay out this well, but I'm making
fair
this
enough.
call.
All right, understood. I'll take a note and let my friends know. I don't think I have any... Oh, he says, actually, I do. He pulls out a small vial with a brown, silver, and gray liquid that's all separated in the vial. Very clearly separated, and he puts it down on the table. Any idea what this is? I'm very unfamiliar with it. And he says, on that note, and he reaches into his hoodie pocket, and he pulls out a small key with a goblin's face as the head of the key, and he tosses it on the table. Any idea what that is?
She takes the potion, she looks at it, she smells it, she caps it, and she says, so alchemy was never my strong suit. I failed chemistry. What I can do is I can have you work... We can help get things identified. This...
He puts his hand up and he says, I will speak to my allies before I take the easy
Absolutely.
routes. I think Master Aegis or Master Bonkin might be able to actually help me with this, but yes.
As far as this, and she'll point at the goblin, you said the goblin head key?
Yep, the goblin head key. Or is it goblin's face?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. She kind of like picks it up and looks at it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's of significance of some kind, but I couldn't tell you exactly what for.
Understood.
If you and your team can't figure it out, let me know.
I assure you, we will utilize every bit of our resources to try to figure it out. But thank you for your assistance. He stands up. I'll let everybody know about their debit banking. Is that what you called it?
She smiles the same way I just did. I don't know if you caught it, but it's kind of like a, aw. Yes, debit. They can have a card. I'll explain it once we have them. But yes, that way you don't have to carry all of that coin around, and it puts it back out into the. It's good for everybody.
That's what the bankers want you to believe.
Well,
I'm sure the politicians have a hand in that. I'm sorry, I'm getting political. All right, excuse me. He stands up.
did everybody seem okay? I realize it was a fast and furious mission, and it was actually very close. I don't know if you realize because you haven't been outside, but it led straight up to the courtyard here at headquarters. Whoever it was trying to, I think, lure us out and wasn't quite expecting your tenacity, your group's tenacity.
I do not fail. Period. If I fail, then we have already lost. So we were the right people to go out there for that.
Agreed.
As far as, I'm sorry, what did you say? I was writing down the 75 gold.
Oh, no. I was just making sure everybody was okay with how
yes.
that went. I realized I kind of kicked you out of the house, out of the nest, and forced you to fly.
No, it wasn't, I do have one fear. Every one of my teammates performed exactly as I imagined them. But I am nervous for Master Bonkin.
Did something happen?
No, it's that something didn't happen. He made it very clear to us that he is not comfortable with ending the lives of our assailants. But it seemed to me like he only targeted those who bled normal blood. Meaning the methods were not a problem, the early elemental creatures not a problem, but when we got to the creatures, the sea elves and the whatever the last entity was that bled, he was not okay with actually killing. And it didn't hold us up for too long, but him and I have not talked about his past. From where we came from in great detail. I know little bits and pieces, but I am nervous that for a man of his capability and his power and his tenacity and his ferocity and his training, we cannot afford him to also be a pacifist. We cannot do it.
Do you mind if I speak to this a little?
He looks a little confused. Well, I suppose, but it still cannot constitute a pacifist in our group.
In my experience, I see a lot of people. I've trained a lot of people, I've met a lot of people, and I have worked with a lot of people. From a professional standpoint, knowing the history of somebody can help tactically during a fight. So that might be a good place to start.
Well, of course. Like I said, I've not even had a chance to discuss the depth of his past with anybody at this point, but it doesn't deny the fact that it's a dangerous
and
trait
that
to have
was my next point.
An ally.
Correct. So my next point was, in my humble experience in this role, leaving people behind, or I guess enemies behind, literally can bite you in the ass. So if you need me to support you in this point and have a conversation to see if he is ready to go out and do this with you, I'm more than happy to do so. And if he's not, there's plenty of other things to do, plenty of other ways to help. We don't want to put you or him at risk. I understand that he has more to lose than anybody else from our conversations. So,
At that point, Marcus will stand up. And he's going to say, I don't think you quite understand what I have to lose. I am the 9th son, and I have barely been able to train my progeny before I was pulled to this realm. Do your research on my people, you understand what that means. But I would be in total agreement that Master Bonkin maybe does need to be talked to about this situation, because what I am afraid of is that eventually the rest of this group will look at me as a monster, as I have to backtrack and execute on behalf of Master Bonkin.
that's not something anybody should have to do.
I am no executioner. I am a survivalist, and I am the chosen one of my people. And I must maintain that facade. And he's going to start to walk for the elevator.
Well, start with the conversation, and if there's anything I can do to support you, just let me know. I won't disturb you all further. I assume everybody's tired, but if you need anything from me, please feel free to let me know.
Just send the debit, people, and I think we'll be in good graces until tomorrow. I need to sleep. My body is fucked from that armor. I didn't realize I should. Yes, they told me, and I told them they were crazy, and I regret everything. Bing, boom, and the doors close.
You hear like a chuckle before the elevator starts to descend, and then you find yourself back at the loft.
I'm going to fuck to bed.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do?
Sorry, that took a long time.
No. We started late too, sorry guys.
That's true. Yeah, it's only 8.
All right, so
I guess just a small specification on my end. Bonkin would probably, I guess, go for like a small, just calming smoke before lying down.
a small what?
Smoke.
Oh yeah,
Smoke.
yeah, no problem. So it does.
Oh, he's got the pipe.
It takes you back home. You know, you remember sitting like in front of the fire and making little creatures for her, and for a moment, it really warms your heart and helps you get to the place you need to be able to relax and fall asleep. Aegis, did you have anything you wanted to do before actually taking a long rest? I can't hear you.
Oh, push stop.
No, it wasn't push to talk. It was mic mute.
Okay.
But kind of as a player just now realizing this, so I'm gonna say Aegis just now realizes this. Is this a recliner?
Yeah.
Oh, he is pushing all the way back in this
Okay.
thing.
Your feet barely make it to the end of like the seat portion because you're so tiny.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. But he has this thing like pulled all the way back. This
And it's
may
an
as
automatic
well
one.
be-
It takes no effort. You just
Oh,
it's a
perfect,
push button on
perfect.
the side. And I think you killed Sam.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, perfect. So you guys successfully take your long rest. In the morning, when you wake up, the usual breakfast spread is there. Min and Tempest do not make an appearance. Usually Tempest is the first one out there so he can get all the pocket bacon before everybody else, but he's not there. And you feel like you can hear some like tinkering in Kira's room, but she does not come out either. You also feel like you can hear some chip bag opening, so you suspect she has her own stash of food in there.
Okay, hold on. I need to roll some hit dice because I'm pretty fucked.
Yep, do what you gotta do. 75 each.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. So just so you know, I just put it in our chat. So this includes the 75. Everybody earns 1 plat, 185 gold, and 92 silver, and then we have the other loot. That's the weird shit that we need to identify and discuss once the group's back together.
The whole gang is back.
Okay, I will look in the Discord for all of that.
Yeah, it's in Boundless Valor Discord. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so it is a long rest.
Excuse me. Yes, sorry, guys on stream. Yes.
So, Candace, are we assuming that people are coming for the debit? Can we turn our coin weight off?
Yeah, why don't you guys... Everybody can turn their coin weight off
Just
at
to
this
do it.
point.
I'll put a note in Discord, too.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, you guys are assigned social security numbers and then bank accounts.
Just remind me, because I'm not used to having enough HP to actually need to roll hit dice. We get half our hit dice back, right?
With a long rest, yes.
Half your hit dice rounded down, but it doesn't matter because we're level 6.
Yeah, so it's 3.
All right, then I am 1 hit dice off.
Ignore coin. There we go. Oh my god. Bro,
Big difference.
Jesus Christ.
Those are good. Those are good heals, Lucy. Also, please do
Well, you
turn
should
off
see
your
the first
coin
two.
weight. You could turn off your coin weight, Seru. That includes you. Turn off coin weight if you don't already have it. Ignore coin weight, I should say. You can activate that. Because there's got to be some advantage to y'all being in the present. Outside of all the other advantages. Okay, so the breakfast spread is on the counter in its usual space. And nobody has snagged all the good food yet. If you guys want to skip past this, that's totally fine too.
Yeah, so I mean, Marcus would be up and at him. He would have gone out probably in the middle of the night, realized that Kira had not touched his armor because he left it on the table. Pick it up and be kind of sad. He's gonna come into the breakfast spread and he's gonna start eating all of the bagels. He's gonna eat 2 bagels with cream cheese and latkes on the top, with a little bit of capers and maybe some garlic.
Garlic! Wicked garlic!
You got a whole heap of fucking garlic on these latkes. Okay, and then, yeah, he's just gonna kick back with 2 bananas and like a carton of orange juice, and he's just gonna wait. But he is fully decked out. He's got his headset on, he's been fiddling with shit, and he's fucking with his new debit card. And that's it.
Excellent. Yeah, so your debit card, they didn't like put it into your armor in case something happens to the armor. There's a slot for the card that the tap technology will work from, so you just have to tap your wrist.
That's fucking awesome. Like, goddamn.
It's really just like a plastic sleeve, but you're really impressed.
I'm super impressed. Also, I put on the undersuit today when I put my armor on, so I don't get my skin pinched like a...
Yeah, so it's kind of like a scuba diving suit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that you get to put on first, and then it just kind of it protects your skin from being pinched and damaged. Now, the muscles are still sore from getting used to the armor. But...
Yeah, naturally, Mark is wearing tights, true superhero fashion underneath his suit.
Mm-hmm. I have to make y'all superheroes. The tights are not optional.
I'd like to think they are.
Aegis will probably come walking in pretty early too, and the first thing that he looks for is probably first the pocket bacon, obviously,
Obviously.
but 2 to see if there's any kolaches.
Kolaches? Yes. Yeah, there's cream cheese. Cream cheese kolaches are there for sure. Also, I mean, all assorted berries and fruit flavors are there as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, his whole breakfast is just going to be kolaches and pocket bacon.
Okay, that's lots of protein and sugar. You're good to go. You're revved.
Holy shit, I am not encumbered
So quick question.
I've dropped off a bunch of
I
my
couldn't wait
rations,
to do
and I
that for you
dropped off
guys.
8
Yeah.
rations in my trunk.
So I'm guessing since I was not a part of that first mission, I did not get part of the 75.
Correct. Yes, that's correct. You
Okay,
know what
that's
though?
what I
I do have
wanted
to
to
send you a
know.
message about what you do have.
Oh boy, here we go.
Daddy gonna get paid. That was the creepiest song I've sung right then.
Gotta get that cheddar.
No! Oh my god. I can't even push my sound
If it
alerts.
were anyone else, if it were
Like,
anyone else
fuck
saying
yeah,
that,
let's get some crackers and cut that bitch.
All right, I sent you some notes, Sarah. All right, Bonkin, are you coming out for breakfast?
I think one can sleep in for a little bit, but eventually, like, hop out. He probably won't stay too long. I think he's just gonna. This morning, he's just gonna wake up, kind of just grab like a piece of bread, say morning to Aegis and Marcus, and then see if he can like figure out how to work the lift to get to the training hall.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you give me intelligence or history. I'm trying for you, man.
I'll take history.
Okay.
I think history was a good choice.
Yeah, that certainly works. So yeah, you remember that it was on the 6th floor, and you can clearly see the number 6 as a button. What would you like to do with that?
I push the button.
Okay, I'm just, you never know. You guys are weird. Okay.
This is clearly the button they pushed. I don't know what number that is.
Yeah, so you push the 6, the doors bing bong close, and it starts to give you that weird, like, dropping feeling in your gut. It goes down, and the doors open straight into, and I'll remind everybody of that map here. The training room. So, Bonkin, you're going to be doing some training. Aegis and Marcus, you eat breakfast. Are you kind of just chilling for the moment, or?
Yeah,
Yeah, and Marcus,
Aegis would be at least.
yeah, and Marcus is just for the sake of brevity gonna explain to Aegis like, hey, FYI, they're gonna be coming around and taking all of your coin. Don't worry. The Golden Commander is assuring us that it's going to be going to a good place, and that they're going to give us these chips or these cards that we're going to have to use. I know it sounds crazy, but we can bring it to this place. Don't worry, people will take care of us. You've got your money. Also, I talked us into an additional 75 gold each for that crazy ass mission. Good job.
Well, the extra coin doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
He says,
And you'll in that moment you'll see him kind of think about something a little bit more, and then have that slight face of like, oh, like a little bit of the epiphany moment, and it's like, oh, that's something I'll have to remember.
Marcus, he says, that actually reminds me, Master Aegis. Do you have any idea what the hell these are? And he's got a scroll that's been rolled up on the counter. And it's got like a little wax seal on it. He puts an ivory game piece, a key with a goblin's face, and a potion that's got the brown, silver, and gray layers of liquid that are separated in it. He sets them all on the counter and he goes, I have no clue what the hell these are, but it will help me determine what these might be if and when people come back. By the way, have you seen Kira or Master Tempest this morning?
Aye, no, now that you mention it, not yet, but it's also been our first fight here in quite a while, so I might be sleeping in a little bit.
You guys hear this from his room.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back at least for one of them.
Kira's probably dead to sleep. Hopefully not dead, but to sleep, yes. Okay, sorry. Yes. Do you have any idea what the hell these things? What? Did you hear that? Did he not play the same riff that he constantly plays in there over and over and over?
I think he might be working on a bit of an addition to it.
Oh. My
Candace, stop it! Where the fuck did you get these?
That's the whole song, y'all. There's a whole song.
Oh my god. I thought it was. The man's not even here, but we are enjoying his work.
There's your relaxing music. Not sad, Lucy. Relaxing.
Yes, so please, if you have any idea what these might be, I could at least put a name to them and we can move forward.
Aegis would be interested in trying to help. What roles do I need to make?
In trying to help who?
Marcus with identifying
Oh.
the different items.
So I put from your inventory or from your list, Candace, I put the scroll, the flask, the ivory game piece, the key with the goblin's face, and the potion vial, brown, silver, and gray layers of liquid that are clearly separated on the counter in front of him. So those 4 things.
So with the I was having too much fun with my saxophone. Sorry. So with the potion, I would say either nature or intelligence, and everything. The key, intelligence, or arcana specifically, and the scroll arcana.
Okay.
Wow. I didn't realize.
So-
I guess I would apply. Well, can I assist him?
Yeah.
I'm not proficient in Arcana, but I am. Nope, I'm not proficient in Intelligence.
You
either,
can
but I
still
have a good intelligence.
Roll
I
at
got 14
advantage
intelligence.
anyway, because both of you are kind of sitting here looking at this. It's not like you're distracted trying to do other shit at this.
Right, and it would have been racking Marcus all night. You'd have been like, I don't know what the fuck these things are. So, okay, yeah, you make the rolls, Aegis. Oh, I should have been the one to make the rolls.
He's got advantage.
Yeah, I rolled it once on accident.
Yeah, no, I know. I see what your bonus is. No offense, but
Okay.
okay. Oh god.
It'll be okay.
So that is on the. Was that on the potion?
The potion was the nature, yep.
Okay. So how many arcana do you want?
So give me 2.
Okay, and just to make this easier, how do I like auto set it to do?
Right click. So if you right click on your modifier for Arcana, you
Yep,
get
I see it
advantage and then
here.
click the roll. There you go. And then yeah, once it rolls into the way that it's coded, it will tell you what the highest roll
Yeah.
of the 2 is.
Usually.
But if you do it custom, it will tell you what it's added together. That's crazy. 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't great. My best was a 7. It was a 7 or a 2.
Look, I'm gonna tell you guys, she rolled less than 10 on all of her shit, so you guys are fine.
Hey, we're doing good.
She's a fucking fighter. She told you guys.
I'm a fighter too.
Right, exactly. That's why the 2 of you couldn't fucking figure it out. Okay, so with the potion, you are fair.
There's one more roll because those were that was with advantage, right? There has to be one more Arcana check.
Yes, one more arcana.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you were just talking about the potion.
No, that's okay. You could do the arcana
Okay.
too, then we can go through all the descriptions.
Yeah, so one more Arcana with
Yep.
advantage. I'm trying to help you.
I appreciate it. There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, 22 is pretty good.
Okay, so the
Yeah, the other one was a
God damn.
17. I forgot the advantage on that one. But
Yeah.
That's all right.
So, yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. So the potion, with that nature check, yeah, you are almost positive because this is from your world. That's a potion of climbing.
all right.
The scroll. No, sorry. The key was what I was going to do second, so that's the one that I'll take the 11 for. You're not exactly positive. Actually, give me a history check as well, please. You can assist. It could be an advantage.
Yeah, that's one of my strong suits.
If you're since you haven't rolled on it, if you want to roll at advantage with him assisting you, that's fine.
Go right ahead if you want to.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh shit, that's a 21.
There you go.
Okay, that was good.
Okay, so Aegis confirms. Yeah, this is definitely a magical item, but I'm not entirely sure what it does. And you start to think back.
Wait,
And
which one?
The key. You start to think
shit.
back and you inspect, and you're like, no, I know exactly what this is. This was given as a gag gift constantly. It's a key that will lock a door one time. As everybody laughs.
Is it as a free action? That's important. That could save our fucking lives in a weird moment.
Give me a second.
What is the So it's okay. What's the name of the magic item?
It's literally Goblin Key.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you find a fuck?
So, hold on.
Okay, so here's why I ask him this, because you know that I have a magic item in my inventory right now called Mystery Key,
I do know
which
that.
will unlock one door ever, but it's a 5% chance that it ever works on any given door, and once it works, the key disappears. What?
I rolled percentiles.
Okay, just roll 100.
I rolled 100. Which means that yes, it is a free action. Because I was going to do the first half was no, and the second half was yes, and I rolled a fucking... I should have taken... actually, I can take a screenshot. Hold on.
And then it disappears?
And then it disappears. It's a one-time use. Yep. I do need everybody to see this, so hold on. I'm going to put it in the D&D channel. Custom roll 100. So yeah, you remember hearing about this now. This existed in your world as well, and it is a one-time ever use. Lock the door. Yeah, it's a great escape tool. It's praying to door. I mean it's
seriously,
literally praying to door, Lucy.
Yeah. No, that was what a cool thing. Okay, so I have the scroll, the flask,
And the scroll. So with that Arcana check, Aegis, you are positive that the scroll is a scroll of protection against fire, which seems fitting considering what you just fought. It makes sense that you would have found that on those creatures.
So as we're kind of like talking about the history and the arcane and the divine and all the magic shit of these specific things, the goblin key and the potion of climbing and the protection of so Marcus is gonna say, Master Aegis, you seem to be very proficient in the realm of fire. Would you like to hold on to this scroll? I think that our entire group would agree that you would probably be the most capable of utilizing that, yes?
He'd have to think on it for a little bit. I suppose that would be, but to be fair, I'd probably use it on one of you.
That's not a bad thing, though, is it?
No, it's not. I'm just saying that while I may be the one carrying it, it probably won't be me that I use it on.
All right, fair enough. And he kind of like pushes the scroll on the table over to Aegis. Yep, I think it's yours then. I'll take a note of it so that we can discuss the rest of these things, though.
Completely fair.
All right. Nerdy, I will go ahead and put the rest of those items into my trunk.
Great.
Along with the rations I told you about, and then I guess I'm just kind of on standby.
Yeah, so kind of as you guys kind of hang out for a little bit, Bonkin's doing some training, you do hear those familiar tones
Uh-oh.
coming over an intercom.
Marcus looks up, and he starts to listen for... That was cool as shit, by the way. I don't know
That
if you
was.
found that, but okay. I'm not going to be too... If I ever hear that in a public place, I'm going to play that publicly, because I'm going to fucking...
I will... just so you know...
Morphin Power Rangers, ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah. So...
No, Alpha!
Let me see if I can do this live, because I didn't get a chance to record it. New Haven PD, New Haven PD. We have a 1010 in progress at Sky High Bank and Trust on Main. 1010 in progress at Sky High Bank and Trust on Main Street. Be advised, no civilians are reported inside. No civilians reported inside. 1010 in progress. Sky High Bank and Trust. Approach with caution. New Haven dispatch clear.
Marcus looks down at Aegis suddenly as he's handing or pushing the scroll over. He scoops everything up and he's just like, "Bank and trust, no civilians, caution." So somebody's armed there. Somebody's doing a bank heist. Let's go. And Marcus starts to shout as he runs towards the elevator.
You guys remember that the last time you were dispatched, Leilna hit the L button in the elevator?
The L. Oh,
Yep.
Hang on, I gotta take a note about that.
L for lobby. Is it our bank?
God damn it. Rude.
No.
Really quick, as we're running, I know Marcus is shouting to the others, but just to try to help with that, Aegis will go ahead and repeat it afterwards, but using thaumaturgy to make his voice boom 3 times as loud.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Daddy.
Daddy. That sounds amazing. Okay. Sorry, got forgetting.
Thank you both for having thaumaturgy and prestidigitation, the 2 most versatile cantrips in the entire freaking
Hell
game.
yeah.
It is amazing.
Okay, yeah, so you guys hit the L. Bonkin, what are you doing when you hear that dispatch? Push the button, Bonkin.
There we go. I found it. I hate this button tonight. Essentially, I think because Bunkin heard it last time as well, so he'll probably assume something's on, and then he just has like the elevator waiting for the elevator time.
Yeah,
So it's like, and then he'll probably just meet Marcus and then on it.
Yeah. So as the elevator's coming down, because you have to hit the 6th floor before you hit the lobby, Bonkin's standing there and he's like kind of panting a little bit, like he's been clearly training heavily. Jumps on the elevator with you guys and it proceeds to L, whatever that is.
As we're rolling down this elevator, Marcus is going to grab Bonkin on his left shoulder and kind of turn him around. He's going to say, "Did you have breakfast?"
Yeah, I grabbed some bread.
Understood. And then he's going to pull the 2 bananas he pulled out from the fucking delicatessen that was our table and give them to Bonkin and say, "You need to limber up, do some stretches. Things are about to probably get weird."
Yeah, Aegis will hand him the rest of his pocket bacon.
I forgot you had fucking pocket bacon.
Aegis always has pocket bacon.
It's true.
Beef jerky vendor.
So that
Both of you want a lot. I'll spread some what we got.
the elevator descends to the lobby. You guys, it clicks L for lobby. Okay. You do see the unmarked black SUV up front. Same as last time.
Marcus will bolt forward, grab the door, open it, and say, "Everybody in, let's go."
And for reference, just so you guys kind of have an idea, it's an Escalade with 3 rows of seating. So.
Oh shit! Oh, we riding.
You riding?
See me rolling.
They hating, and then it rolls you.
Okay.
So it speeds in and out of traffic. This is a much. It doesn't feel as quick as the last time, which makes sense to you, Marcus. I don't know if you shared this with the rest of the team or not, but Leilna told you it led up to the courtyard. So it goes a little bit. It goes a little bit further than that, but they're weaving in and out of traffic. People are actually moving for them though, so they're getting out of the way. And yeah, so give us a second, really quick. We're gonna say goodnight to our kids. They're too excited about Santa to stay awake till 9. 1 second. If we want to take a quick 5-minute break, this is probably a good time to do so. If you want to go potty.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right.
We'll see y'all at 8:35 Eastern.
Aegis is like, "I'm gonna do this begrudgingly." We got people to kill.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got a city to burn.
God damn it. Oh, yes, thank you. Well, there he is. Jared Lightforger. I don't actually see what the rest of your name is.
Yeah, it's Light Forger.
Oh, is it? I get it right? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 8:32. Oh, we gonna see you. He riding dirty.
Oh, these tips are so annoying for Discord. It's like, oh, just make sure you can get into your account or change the email back to what it was. It's like the email is registered, it's changed, but I can't log in because it's not letting me get a new password reset, and they just don't get that.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Honestly, hackers deserve to fuck themselves with all the cacti in the desert. Like, seriously.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I mean that. I mean, not to defend hackers, but you do get different kinds of hackers. I did a study, and I know white hat hackers particularly help companies in their defenses. But yeah, I know
That's
what you
true.
mean.
Hey, look at that cute bastard. He drops his phone. He's like, man, fuck this guy.
Okay, so we got all of our lovely people here, and our children are very excited and ready for Santa, so we should be good. All right, so this SUV weaves in and out of traffic. People are actually pulling to the side. And just for funsies, everybody give me a perception check.
Ooh, that is not my specialty. Wisdom, not good. Oh God, now it's a 10. A dirty 10.
What are you talking about? Mine's great.
To be honest, it was really low. So all three of you can see there's like a blue light that keeps showing up in the front window. Aegis, you're pretty sure that it's supposed to be there just based on where you're seeing it come from. Marcus, you two, you're like, okay, no, it looks like they are creating this. And Bonk, and you just accept that it's there and it's making people move.
It's
We don't know
the
what this
faction
new
agent.
but it's really helping.
So, it comes to a stop. It's not like a sudden throw you around kind of stop either. This guy, again, it's the same guy that was driving you last time. Oh God, but he's very professional and doesn't throw you guys around, even with all of the weaving. So he stops. You are in front of a large bank. For for lack of a better explanation, it's got the pillars in front. It's a very typical standard bank that you would see in the modern world right now. For you as characters, however, it looks very sturdy. It's built out of nothing but stone. It has 4 pillars in the front, 2 on either side of the large doors that are double. And give me 1 second. I'll get you guys there. Okay, I'm going to let you guys set yourselves up. You cannot see very much initially. All of the lights are out right now. You can hear, I'm not going to play this constantly because it will drive me crazy, but you hear like a ba, ba, ba.
And what kind of building is this again?
It's a stone building. It's got brick as well.
Okay.
You guys are actually outside of it right now. I just was letting
it's a
you.
bank. We were called.
It's a bank, yeah.
Because it said bank and trust, no civilians, caution, L button, and elevator. Okay, got it.
Give me 1 second because actually, so it pulls up in front of the bank. As it pulls up, you guys are getting out, and you do see the driver turns back and says, "You guys are going to have help on this one." And he motions, and there is a figure standing in front of the bank. It looks like he literally just got there as well. And Seru, go ahead and give your description.
You see a silver dragonborn, very, very silvery scales, covered in dark plate armor, or chainmail, sorry, and it's gilded, embroidered with gold, and he's using a quite a massive hammer. He is, I think I am 6'4", and he actually has one blue eye and one green eye. The green is in the right, the blue is in the left.
Okay. So as we jump out of the car, Marcus will kind of hold the door to get Bonkin and Aegis out. As he was right at the door and ready to kind of sweep out. As he does so, he's gonna push his visor, and you guys see the black of the visor go and start to glow pink. And he pulls the pistol out, and he holds it kind of at like a ready position over one wrist. As you two climb out, he's gonna look up towards this Dragonborn guy and go, "Who the fuck is that?" He's gonna reach his head into the SUV and go, "Hey, that person up there, that Dragonborn, friend or foe?
You hear, friend.
Who the fuck is that?"
He's not Alpha League. He's from the Watchdogs. They're another superhero group.
All right, and then I'm gonna put the pistol in its holster and approach.
Do you close the door to the car?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
When you close the door to the car, he takes off.
Okay. Bye, bitch.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
All right, so Marcus will begin to approach this figure, and he's going to kind of put his hand up, and he's going to say, and obviously you know what I look like right now, but he has no weapons in his hands, none of the sabers, not the pistol, and he's going to say, "The driver said you're a friend. Who are you?"
Ho there, friend. My name is Jared Lightforger, a fellow ally against the misdeeds of these villains in front of us, inside of this building.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Bonkin.
Hello, Sir Bonkin.
Marcus says,
I'd like to point out, Bonkin is almost 7 foot tall, so he's still tall. But I was like, damn, I think this one's taller than me, and then I checked my height.
Not taller than Aegis. I just want to clarify. Not
Yeah,
taller.
no one's taller than Aegis.
Marcus looks down at Aegis and he goes, What? Is this a joke? What the hell is this?
Would I be able to hear that?
Hold on a second.
Just to be clear, I'm not hiding what I'm saying. I am not good with charisma stuff.
You know, give me.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Stealth? I roll stealth. It's a disadvantage.
Yeah,
'Cause I
roll
have-
stealth.
I've played armor.
Go
I'm
ahead.
screaming it.
I'm screaming it.
Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a fucking 3.
yeah, I only rolled an 11 for you, Jared, and you hear it for sure. You hear it.
It would have been good.
For the record, it doesn't sound like he's being an asshole. It sounds like he's being kind of sincere, like, is this for real, kind of a thing.
No, friend, this is not a joke. I sincerely wish to work together. I do not believe I can take this all on my own, hence why I was waiting for backup.
I think he's more referring to the fact that you're the second one now that we've ran into that makes him go ahead and do the same thing I do with just about anybody. Look up.
Oh.
Shall I take a knee for ye?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, sure about that. You want me to go down?
Do I need to... And he begins to look around. Oh, wait, no, stop. This is... No, nobody needs to kneel for anybody or stand up or be lifted on a box. We all heard the call. There are people in here... actually, no, that is not true. Well, there might be, but hopefully not. I received a report that said there was going to be no civilians in here, but there was caution because there was something happening here in the bank and trust. I'm sorry, did I get your name, sir? And he kind of nods at the Dragonborn. I thought I heard a name, but do you go by something more specific?
Jared. You can call me Jared, but my full hero name is Jared Lightforger.
We have hero names. All right.
Meh, meh, meh.
Oh,
We might want to go ahead and focus on the task at hand first.
all right, time to go. Master Jared, do you think we should? Where should we go? I'm not familiar with this location. Can you guide us?
I will try, but I have not been to this location either.
Oh, um, all right.
Jared, give me a history check.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Everybody is.
Shot, shot,
I
shot,
guess
shot.
we just kind of walk in then. And hope for the best.
Yeah, this is a like big branch of banks, but you don't bank there, so you're not entirely familiar with the layout. Okay, so put you guys in your marching order if you haven't already.
There's not a whole lot of like. Where is the room though? Because I don't even see walls.
So when you
I don't-
walk in, it is pitch black at the moment.
But how do we create a marching order on pitch black?
That's true. So the door is here.
Okay. To enter down. So we're going to the south. What my point is up
This
here
is
to
the-
the north. Where
To the
I'm-
yeah, so to the
Yeah.
north is where you need to go. This is where you're coming in from, and then I'll be
okay,
able
that's
to.
what I'm saying. I can't even see a wall here, so I can't tell if there is a doorway anywhere I need to be standing where I would
All right,
be
hold
looking.
on 1 second.
Am I missing that?
Nope, you're
Or
good.
has everybody seen that?
No, yeah, I think you're
I
right.
can see the tiny bit we're standing on as well.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay,
Holy
so
shit.
this is a
What the
counter.
fuck
Oh,
is
hold on, let me
that?
get my pointer. This is a counter, right
Okay.
here. This is like a like those ropes to make people wait, and then
Yep.
this is like
Yep.
a carpet here. And I couldn't make it happen, but it says it's got like the COVID signs, like the stand.
Yeah.
X
please
number of feet
stand
apart.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
The social distancing
yeah, the
stickers.
social distance. It's like 6 feet of stand here, stand here, stand here. And then I'm actually gonna reveal a tiny bit more for you guys.
By the way, I do have dark vision up to 60 feet, so
Yeah, that's
a lot of us do. Actually.
yeah, that's fair. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I think the Dragonborn probably doesn't, and the Halfling doesn't.
I don't believe I do with
But
the
I do.
Dragonborn. It depends because I know PHB doesn't, but I believe the other ones that came out later do.
That's actually a good point.
Okay, there you go. So you guys can see
holy
these
shit, a lot
figures.
more. Jesus. Wow, that was. Oh, fuck.
You guys can see these
God
figures. They look like they are in defensive stance right now. They kind of remind you of the guys that you saw that were icy. Hold on, let me change the music because this is not appropriate.
Yeah, you stop that sad music.
It's not sad. It's relaxing. Okay, enjoy that, Lucy. So actually, I don't think this is music.
I can't even actually hear the music. I don't have my headphones for my computer where Roll20's on.
Oh, that's right. You
Listen, it sounds amazing. So you are missing out.
Yeah, so you can see these two guys, and they are in a defensive stance. They do remind you of the blue guys you encountered that melted. They're kind of similar to those. However, they are wearing black uniforms. You're not sure if there's significance to that or not. They also look somewhat ninja-y. And everybody go ahead and roll initiative. Hold on, wait, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Did you say
Okay.
initiative?
Now roll initiative.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would I have fought these guys beforehand? Like, in my practice?
Give me, let me think, hold on. Just give me a history check as to whether or not you know who they are. Or who they'd be associated with, at least. Yeah, so with that, Jared, you're fairly certain that they have to do with iron. No, you're fairly certain that they have to do with Bloodwing, but you're not positive. But you have fought them before.
Bloodwing.
You'll find out.
What the fuck? What is Bloodwing now?
You've been through a lot of fights, Jared, against many different, but these stand out to you, just because, honestly, because of how plain they are.
Sorry, I forgot to click my token, but it says I rolled an 18.
I got your 18. Yep, it came across.
Okay, good.
So we've got an 8. Hold on a second. An 8 for Marcus? How do I... Hold on, I gotta remember how the hell to do this.
Sorry, wait, what are you trying
Yeah,
to
I see the 8 on Roll20.
Yeah, I changed it manually. And then A just got a 17.
For what? What are we rolling?
For the initiatives.
Oh, yeah. Mine. I thought I rolled mine.
You did. Yours is
Oh,
fine.
I rolled an 8 like a bitch.
I see two. I see the token versions, which have the right numbers, and then I have the name versions, which have different numbers. Also, Kira's here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to... Hold on a second. There we go. I was trying to stretch out the
Marcus, she missed you so much she came to the fight.
Why is Kira here?
How do I take her out?
I don't even see her. What are you talking about?
On the turn order. She's on here.
Did you reset the turn order? Go up into the settings of the turn order and reset the entire thing, and then it will only be people who are on this field. There you go. And now we all have to click and roll again.
Okay, click and roll again.
Or you have to enter it again.
Yeah, I have the other ones. I have 8, 22, 17,
Yeah,
and 18.
so go into, are you in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, so enter our stuff, and it should reset it, because it's all connected. How did this happen?
I don't know. Kira was there and it didn't make sense, so...
Okay, nobody is updated.
I know. Hold on a second. I'm trying to... Hold on one second. I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to, but we'll try. Put 0 instead of 8. Okay.
Okay, I see the 8.
But I don't know if
Like
it's going to
that.
work with D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, I don't know how you've gotten into this situation. Like, how did this pickle...
So I pulled up the turn order,
Okay.
and then you
Okay,
guys
so then-
rolled. Well, I'm
Yeah.
explaining. So I pulled up the turn order, and then you guys rolled, but Kira was still on here, and I don't understand
It's because
why.
you didn't reset your combat. You pulled the turn order
In
up
roll
from
20
the
or in D&D Beyond?
in roll 20. If you pull up the turn order in roll 20, it pulls everybody who is part of the turn order in the last turn order you had active.
Okay, so everybody, hold on one second. Let me remove you. We're just gonna start over. Everybody, click your characters, please, and then re-roll.
But what if people rolled really high and now they're gonna roll like shit? Then you're gonna have people.
I'm gonna
who are
just
upset.
change it. I'm gonna change it to what the original was, but I need
Does
to get
that
you guys
even
into
matter?
the order. Yeah, because I want to make sure
Okay.
it's talking to D&D Beyond. If I enter it manually, I
Okay.
don't know if it's gonna talk to D&D Beyond.
Fair enough. Doesn't fucking matter for me. It's a 1-point difference. So.
Matters to me, though.
Okay, hold on.
Gotta figure this out.
I'm trying to.
I got 1 point higher
Well,
as
except for
well.
like Jared, except for Jared, who's the outlier. It's fairly, it's, consistent.
Falcon was originally a 22. Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
It's a lot of 9s.
Rework for you. Treat yourself.
Okay, so I put in what you guys had originally.
But you
Rework
have
for
to all.
you.
There you
Treat
go.
yourself.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly, all these unknown creatures who had, Yeah, a lot of people magically rolled 19. Actually, that's not true. It's not magic. It's unknown creatures who rolled the
Three
same.
words
So
for
there's a
you.
lot of
Treat,
similar
yoke,
creatures
sell.
that all rolled higher.
Okay, so there we go. I just wanted to make sure it was going to talk with D&D Beyond. So Jared, it looks like you are leading. So
Bumpkin
go.
should be first.
Oh yeah, Balkan, you should be.
Treat, yoke,
Yeah. It put us back to the numbers we rolled now instead of the ones you put in.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Because I should be an 18.
3 words for you. Treat, yoke, sell.
Hold on one second. Sorry, guys.
Weird. Mine was spot on.
I know. I don't understand that. So yours was initially.
Yeah, it reverted mine back to the second one too for whatever
gotcha.
reason.
Yeah, Nerdy is doing something funky. There's a disconnect between the because she has to run 2 programs. You have to run
Right.
D&D Beyond and Roll20, and if you don't do them in the right order, it fucks everything up. Which is where we're at right now.
So he's an 18. Aegis is a 17.
I'm an 8.
Marcus is an 8.
Nah, you aight.
Balkan's a 22.
I am I'm I8.
All right, I'm gonna bring it to Bonkin, and then we'll get started here. Okay, Bonkin, go ahead.
Right. So do we just see these two for now?
Yeah, right now you can just see these 2.
All right. I think Monken, after going through whatever last time, and Marcus's speech to him, I think first off, typical Bonken fashion, 5, 10. He's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and get like right in their face. And they just kind of stare these two down and go, right, you look a lot like the ones we fought before. I'm offer you just one chance. Do you want to just leave? Get out of here. If you want, we'll just let you leave.
We don't have any what?
And then I'm gonna essentially ready in action, so that if they leave or surrender, then, or if they don't, if they don't leave or surrender, I'm gonna punch one of them.
Okay, got it. Give me a second while I get D&D Beyond caught up here.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Holy
so you're
shit.
holding your action. You're holding your action in case they attack. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Actually, I just had a better idea. If it's not too late,
no, go ahead.
can I take the dodge action, so that it's harder for them to hit me if they are hostile?
Yes, you may.
So I'll do that.
All right. Okay. So, you don't really get a response or reaction out of either of them. And this one here does try to attack you. Actually, it does hit you. It's a 21. You have the dodge action.
Shit.
If it's disadvantage.
Even with the dodge action?
Actually, hold on a second.
No, it's okay. If it does, if it hits, it hits.
Yeah, it's a 21 both times.
Disadvantage,
Holy shit.
then it was meant to
Okay.
hit.
So, it was meant to hit, but because I am within 25 feet and my range is 30, Marcus is going to burn a psionic point for protective field, and I'm going to dump. As the swing comes in, his hand comes up. He doesn't even have his blades out yet. He pulls his hand up empty-handed, and as he pulls down, there's a pink barrier that goes over Bonkin, and it's going to reduce the damage. Oh, I rolled a 1! That's
Okay.
okay.
It still reduces it by 1. And
I don't think I'm within 25 feet.
uh,
The squares are a bit hard to see, but I think I'm a bit.
they
more.
are hard to see. 5,
10,
10,
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh,
Oh, are you
35?
35?
Yeah, he's right.
Okay.
So
you
take
know
that
what?
back.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I guess
But
I'll-
it's
I'll-
only 3 damage. It's
That's
only,
all.
honestly, it's only 3 piercing damage anyway. So,
I'm not
Yes.
writing that.
No,
I can't.
the
I can't see
squares are
these
very
fucking-
hard
I
to
can't
see.
see any of these squares. These should be black on this tile.
Is there a way for me to change that?
I don't know what program you're using.
Just roll
so
20. Is there a way for me to
If
change it?
there should be a way to do it, I believe, in the page settings.
All right, go to sleep, buddy. I love you.
Can you welcome me back tomorrow?
No, I'm running
Yeah, I
the
can
game.
only
Go
really
tonight.
see like the
I love you.
squares when it like intersects with like the gray mat here.
Let me see. Hold on.
If you want, you can take one from over the sea. Okay. You sure? Okay. Then she can be fine. Okay. Tomorrow. because-
Yeah, I don't. I'll have to look into that. I don't see a way to do that on here right now. So, sorry guys. We can use the draw.
Not a problem.
Yeah. So then this this one is going to attack as well, or attempt to. That is a 15. So that just barely hits,
That hits. That hits. So that's exactly what it is.
and that is actually for 7 points of damage that time.
God, I hate that he's so
I just want
I
to
know,
say that
he's
with
too
disadvantage, right?
I have so many points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, the second one does not hit, so you're good. So I forgot it was you had the dodge action. So the second one does not hit. They're attacking you, but they're kind of they're very quick with their attacks. You actually kind of recognize their movements from your training, Bonkin. Let's see. Okay, Jared.
Oh shit. Oh mama.
Here we go. So I'll move up 25 and I'll put my hammer on the ground and I'll grab my light crossbow and I'm going to attempt to shoot the one on the left twice.
Okay. And that hits. Okay.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Oh my
That definitely hits.
good fucking lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
max damage.
So this thing on the left gets shot twice in the chest, and it's just like, "Foo, foo." And he stammers for a second and then falls backwards.
And then I'm going to use the last bit of my movement speed to move one more square forward.
Okay.
And that's 30.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that is everything.
All right. On to Aegis.
Bless you, Lucy. I saw you say thank you, so I know somebody said bless you, but I got you blessed in America.
So Aegis is gonna move up a little bit because I need to have everybody in 30 feet for me to pull it off.
Holy shit, that dude Lux dead.
Yeah.
Good fucking god.
Yeah, we'll go right there. And we're just gonna go ahead and drop a quick little second level aid. Everybody gets a 5-point increase to their max HP.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's red bar, Candace, on our tokens.
Yeah. Red. Go ahead and do red bar for your temporary hit points, please. Just add them on there so that way I can keep track as well. And also,
It was just 5 points.
Yep, only
Okay.
did it first or second level.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Thank you.
And that'll be it for me.
and Bonkin, because you moved up, you do see all of that. Okay, so Marcus.
Okay, so I'm going to move 30 feet. I'm going to rush as I draw my pistol again, and I'm going to fire 2 shots into the guy next to Bonkin on the right. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, yep, go ahead. Just as a note,
18.
18 definitely hits.
So I blast him for 5 points
Okay.
of piercing damage. Does he drop or no?
He's still up, but he takes that and looks rough.
13?
13 hits.
Alright. Second shot hits for, holy shit, 7. So that's 10, 12 points total.
Yeah, so he, again, he takes it, like, straight to the chest. You guys are just on it, even with the new guy. And this guy hits the ground. As you guys move forward, hold on 1 second.
I don't think they want to leave Mr. Marcus.
Let's see.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
I don't think these guys want to leave Mr. Marcus.
I think you're right, Master Bonkin.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
Marcus would absolutely, by the way, look into the windows of, like, these teller booths, kick the door down over here if nobody has done it, and he'll kind of call out, like, we need to search this area and make sure that there's nobody hiding behind any of these doors.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aegis would have been looking at the door because he knows he's not going to be able to look through those windows.
Bonkin, you,
Sorry, yeah, say that again. Tom.
you very clearly hear movement from this area.
Who?
Bonkin does.
Oh.
I think Bronx will kind of point and go, oh, I think there's something over there. And this is a glass counter, right? I can't just hop through it.
No, there's glass over the top of it, but it's not very tall. It's only maybe a foot tall. It's just literally just to keep people from sneezing on the person behind it. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Marcus would absolutely look past her, especially considering he has dark vision. Uh-oh.
And you, Bonkin, with the roll that I did for you, you also think you might hear something from this direction.
I think there's another thing over there. Also, who's that?
Can Marcus kind of glance through, and he's going to look back and say, Lightforge. Any ideas?
And this guy does look a bit different. This guy right here, that you are able to see here in the light, he has all sorts of, like, picks and all sorts of tools and shit on his belt. It looks like he was clearly made for something like this, where you're going to go break in somewhere. And he looks like a deer in headlights for a split second, because he was not anticipating you guys seeing him.
Sir Marcus.
You lost that?
Sir Marcus, I'm not one for planning. Sometimes the best way to find a solution is head on.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so Marcus smiles, and he glances back through the window, and as this asshole with the picks is looking at him, I'm gonna burn my telekinetic movement power.
Okay.
And is he huge or smaller?
Yeah, smaller, for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab his fucking body, and I'm just gonna lift him into the air about 4 feet.
Okay, hold on 1 second, make sure he can't do anything about that.
Fuck you, bitch. Master Jared say go, I go.
So
Yeah, he's
that's gonna be
4
a
feet in the air.
spell, and Xavier goes, it's not a spell.
No.
I didn't say that, though.
No, he's lifted 4 feet in the air, and he's kind of like, ah! And he looks really taken aback, almost like he does not know what to do.
Yeah, and Marcus, for the rest of his turn, I guess he'll look back to the others and say, I've got this bastard stunned for the time being. Find a door and get in there. And then he turns back with the reticle kind of glowing purple and his hand outward, just kind of like gripping down.
So the glass is only like a foot high, right?
Yeah, it's only a foot high.
Can I jump it?
Anything's possible in the world of D&D.
God damn you.
Give me an agility check.
Yeah, hold on, I might have
An
a
agility
thing
check?
for it.
Yeah. Agility. Well, athletics. Agility or athletics, yeah.
Oh,
Agility or athletics, whichever you're
athletics
better.
or you mean acrobatics?
Ah, sorry.
Not agility.
Acrobatics.
But you know what? I like the Diablo.
The
4.
Diablo. Yeah, it was totally Diablo.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics or an athletics. Oh yeah, no problem. You basically step over it. Okay. You are in his face, and hold on one second before we progress too much further. Why isn't it working? Where is it? This is it, right? Sorry, guys, one second. Fog of War, Polygon. There we go. You can see there's also one to your left that's trying to break into the safe right now.
Sorry, I don't think you're allowed to go in there.
He's so polite. Which one of them are you smacking?
Can I try and
Oh, wait.
grab the second one?
Where is he on my fucking... I don't know why this got so fucked up. Hold on. It was actually, Marcus, were you done?
So because I've got him lifted in the air, as my action, I will use my movement to slide under or to jump over this little bit. 5, and then I'll come down here 10, and I'm just gonna hold him aloft and keep my pistol trained. But he's kind of slapping the magazine because he realizes he only has one shot left. In this
Can
bitch,
you
so.
give me an athletics or an acrobatics just to get over the glass?
Oh fuck yeah! I'll give you this. There you go. +6. Oh. Whoops,
Yeah, you're
that's a
good. You're fine.
15.
Totally fine.
Bam.
Okay, sorry, Bunkin. Okay, so Bunkin, who are you smacking?
I guess I'll try and I guess I'll turn to Marcus and be like, "So are we killing these guys? Like, what's the plan?" And then just kind of try and grab the other guy for now.
Marcus would say, "They're trying to rob the bank. Kill these fucking bastards."
I'll try, and then I'm going to spend a key point in the range of both of these two and use Arms of Astral Self.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So I need a DC 13 deck save from these two.
Alright, give me 1 second.
It's 10 feet, so Marcus is out of range.
Okay, so this guy fails, this guy saves.
Well, the failed guy takes 6 damage, and the other one takes nothing.
Candace, out of curiosity, because that dude who failed, or that saved, I should say, because he's being held
Let me do it
aloft by
disadvantage.
my that's what I was gonna ask.
He's still saved.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we tried.
You did, but he's now kind of weirdly spinning in the air, much like when you guys were in the park. He's sort of slowly spinning, and he can't stop himself because there's nothing for him to grab onto. So
So does he take half damage from that,
I think it takes nothing, right? If
or
he
is it
passes.
nothing?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say he takes anything, or like it doesn't say he takes half or anything. So I
Yeah.
assume it's nothing.
But he is now weirdly spinning in the air, so you have that going for you.
He saw the arm coming and used it to spin.
Yeah, he sort of spun, but now he regrets that decision immediately. Anything else?
Right then. I'm going to use my action because that was just a bonus action.
Right.
I'm going to use my action to punch him really, really hard. The
Which
guy in
him?
front.
Okay, got it. That is exactly what you needed to bonk him. Go ahead and do the damage.
I got really scared because it was for a while. It was on that nat one.
Bonking.
I felt that with my 1st crossbow shot. It was sitting right on the 7, but it was also on the 20. So I was like, "What is it?"
Bonking with your 2 successful hits. This guy's looking a little rough. You definitely interrupted what he was doing, trying to break into that safe, and his attention is now on you, and he is holding his side and barely standing.
Right. Bunkin is definitely not like holding back against this guy.
I told you.
But he's probably a bit shaky.
Sure. Anything else, Bunkin?
I cannot do anything else because I used my movement to get over here, and I have punched and bonus action, so
Okay.
I am done.
All right. So you guys hear some shuffling from over here, and a wild bad guy appears.
Oh, no. God, no. Please. No.
He's gonna go. Let's see.
Cue Pokemon music. Quick, catch him with the Pokeball.
Jared, you hear him running up on you, and he is gonna take a swing. And this is with a short sword. Wait, where did he go? Yeah, there he is.
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
Yeah,
This
he
is his hammer.
he misses. So he kind of runs up clumsily. It's almost like they weren't expecting to be caught. Runs up behind you, tries to take a swing at you, and then it's like, oh crap. He doesn't say that anything though. He just misses. Let's see. That one's dead. That one's dead. Then you hear.
Yeah, by the way, Marcus is in like this black void right now. Do I see the rest of this room?
Oh, you can't see any. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna unlock it.
Yeah,
all.
we can't see it.
I don't know
Oh,
why
okay.
it's being so
Oh,
weird
sorry.
with the public.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's.
okay.
I'm
Sorry.
used to like the good vision.
Yes,
I know it's because I. Yeah.
I
got
got
the extra
spoiled.
Shit in Roll20.
Damn, so I got bad vision, huh?
I got bad vision too, apparently, but I got dark vision, so I thought that was good vision.
Oh,
Surprise!
Oh, there's a copier,
Here,
son of a bitch.
Copier, God.
Yeah, trust me when I say we all understand bad vision.
Okay, so this guy pops out from. Actually, no, he pops out up here from this door, and he runs to here, and that's all that he does. Jared, how do you want to deal with that?
Jared, how do you feel?
Jared, how do you
Well,
feel?
first I'm gonna face them and
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna take a swing at the guy who tried to cut me.
Cut you so bad. Okay. A 12. Actually, just barely hits.
I didn't roll anything.
Oh. I thought I saw a 12. I thought I saw it come up. Okay, go ahead. I don't know what that was.
I was looking for one of my specialties.
Oh, it must have just been a delayed roll in Roll20 then. Or D&D Beyond, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but the guy who tried to stab me, I'm going to use a superiority die
Okay.
and use a disarming attack.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I have to swing first. Oh, I misread that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's hitting.
Yeah, that does not hit. The 9 does miss. He kind of takes you by surprise, and then you're surprised by a second one, so you spin around, and you do miss. You feel like you might have been pretty close though.
Well, I'm gonna learn from Ree and do it again, but harder.
Harder. Strong as fuck, boy. Yeah, unfortunately, that one still just barely misses. You are really taken aback by these guys. You're trying to remember exactly where you've seen them before, and unfortunately, that takes a lot of your focus.
Frickin' jerks.
Anything else?
Maybe. No, I got nothing else.
All right. Aegis, you see that your new comrade might be in trouble, and it is now your turn.
But I didn't hear him take any damage, though, did I?
That's correct. You did not hear. You didn't see them actually successfully swing on Jared, but you also did not see Jared successfully hit them.
Okay, fair. So in that case, then I'm gonna look over to him. Yeah, might want to watch yourself. It might get a little hot. And then I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire on the one right in front of him that didn't swing on him.
This one here. Okay, got it. That's
So that is a DC 14 Dex save.
Okay.
Ooh, or 12 fire.
He actually does save from the bonfire. However, it still shows up, right? He just doesn't take the damage.
Yeah, it still shows up as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay, let me find that really cool thing.
I don't need to make the save, correct? It's just on the one guy?
It's just 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
a 5-foot circle, basically.
Yeah, a circle within the square. Circle takes.
Okay.
I always have to make it smaller. Don't freak out.
Yeah, basically, Aegis goes, watch out because I'm going to put fire right in front of you, but I'm not going to have it directly in a spot where you could get hurt from it.
Right. Unless you decide to put it in a chokehold, in which case you will be making rolls.
Yeah, in that case, you're on your own.
I know not to wrestle fire snakes, okay?
Bonkin doesn't. Anything else, Aegis?
I didn't wrestle any fire snakes.
You
I
did.
wrestled the giant
You
water.
loafer.
No,
Oh, I'm jealous.
no, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Marcus. Oh, that felt. I felt it for you.
Okay, so the guy who is currently elevated, do I feel like if I were to attack him because I have him telekinetically lifted, that I would like have the jump on him? Would I have the advantage on him?
You will have advantage on that attack because you're the one controlling his floating.
Understood. So what I'm gonna do, since I have him lifted, I'm going to put the pistol in my waistband. I'm gonna draw the two sabers, and then I'm gonna push the button, and the blades, the 4 blades spin out. I will leap at this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to begin to swing on his ass.
Yep, and do it with advantage, please.
Yep. That's a dirty 20
That hits.
and a 23.
They both
Those
hit.
are just 2 random attacks. I
Yep.
have one more. That's an 8. So 8 slashing and 5 is 13 slashing. Does he still appear to be alive?
He's still alive. He looks pretty hurt, and he's spinning profusely.
Beautiful. So 24
You hit him again
on
as he
the.
spins.
So I swing up with the left-hand blade, and I will smack him again, and that is for an additional 6. So that's
Okay.
13. So that's 19 damage.
So as he spins, the spin gets faster, and he kind of spits blood at you as he's spinning. He's not looking good at all. He is still conscious.
You know what? On that last hit, Can I invoke a psionic power point as my...
Please do. I don't want to finish that description.
No, I got it. I got you. Okay, so I will use Psionic Strike. It does not require an action or a bonus action. It is just when I hit, and it deals an additional d8. So force damage. That's an additional 5 force damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
And,
Yeah.
So I'll burn that Psionic point. So I stab him with the first, pull out, spin it, and slash him. And then as I pull that out, I hit him with the left-hand blade. And as that blade hits him, I'm going to lift him up into the air and throw him into the wall.
Yep, and as he hits the wall, the back of his head hits the back of the wall. There's a little bit of a blood spurt on the wall, and he's still floating because you haven't dropped that concentration, but he's not moving.
So as he comes back down, I'm going to look back over and I'm going to say, Master Bonkin, you better get that asshole under control. I'm going to have to do this to him as well. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yep. Okay, so this guy. He is going to attempt to attack Bonkin. He has a short sword that he's going to attack you with. And it actually hits.
Hold on. That was Bonkin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to blow my reaction for a telekinetic shield.
Yep.
And so a protective field is a d8. So as the strike comes down and hits Bonkin, Marcus, as he is slashing this dude up and into the wall, turns and throws his hand out, and there's a barrier. And that protects him from 3 points of damage.
Okay, so Bonkin, you only take 2 points of piercing damage. It's just regular piercing. And you see that pink barrier. You're all too familiar with it at this point. And you only take the 2. And he looks kind of confused. Like, what the? He peers behind Bonkin to try to figure out what happened. Not quite sure. All right. You got me. That guy's dead.
It's just a psionic middle finger.
Bonkin, it's your turn.
Just a middle finger swinging around him.
Indeed.
Fuck you, Paul.
Does the glass next to me look easy to break?
Like the glass at the here?
I was thinking more here. But yeah.
Yeah. It's again, it's really, it was put there. It seems like as a sneeze guard more than anything. You'd expect that on a salad bar, not a bank.
Right,
You're welcome
then
for that.
I would like to bonus action rage.
Okay.
The reason I asked is because Bonkin's gonna leave this guy for now.
Okay.
If Marcus doesn't kill him, he will get back to him. But as Bonkin rages this time, instead of seeing just him getting like calm and angry, you'll see essentially like because Bonkin's in forearm mode right now, so he has 2 arms over his shoulders and like his regular arms, and then from him you'll see like these ethereal kind of astral versions of him split off into like each one in front of each one of you. And at the moment they're just kind of standing there. And I'm gonna try and swing through the glass at this guy who's 15 feet away, so I can hit him.
Okay.
Does Marcus know what the fuck this is? Is this illusion magic, or is this like some sort of weird conjuration shit?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, Aegis would be confused as fuck about
Arcana
this
check.
too.
Anybody who's curious, give me an Arcana check.
Nope. Never mind. I don't know nothing about nobody. Aegis maybe, not me.
Do I hit?
I would like to learn more. I'll try it.
Okay. Learn about your new friends.
This ain't magic.
Yeah, what for?
With a fucking +0 too. Marcus and Aegis, you're getting used to seeing Bonkin doing weird shit, and you kind of accept it as Bonkin's weird shit. Jared, you're new to the party. You don't know exactly what he's doing. You haven't seen this happen before, but you think you realize it's a very skilled, I guess, martial artist, we can say. You recognize it as being a very skilled martial artist, and you take note that you want to ask what the fuck he did. Take that note.
Right, but doing it.
It ain't magic, biatch. Yeah.
If you said anything, I didn't hear.
I didn't say it. You said you were going to try to hit this guy, right?
I did. I rolled a 12.
Oh, I
hit.
missed the roll. Sorry. 12. 4. I think it's a 12, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that hits. Yep. Funkin did weird astral shit again. Yeah. Okay.
Because of rage, he takes 10 damage, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 10.
10
Well,
damage
Because of rate, because he gets +2.
And if that guy attacks, if that guy is still up and attacks anyone other than Bonkin, he has disadvantage, and if he hits, it's reduced to half.
Okay. So he actually hits the ground when you hit him. Jared, you hear agonal breathing.
Never mind.
You recognize it immediately. You hear agonal breathing. He is still breathing, but he is on the ground.
Oh, that was fully lethal. I used
Yeah.
the AB arm
No,
class
I know.
myself, which was force damage.
Oh, you dropped him to 0 exactly.
You dropped him to 0 exactly, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, so no, you hear it whether you like it or not.
Whether or not you wanted to kill him.
I'd like to think that Bonkin was trying, but because it's Bonkin, he just didn't.
Well, there's also fire surrounding him, so that might have played a role.
But
There's
that
also
might
the-
kill him later.
And also the fact that you tried to punch through plexiglass.
Yeah, you sent shards of plexiglass flying, which isn't supposed to be a thing. Congratulations, welcome to the future. Anything else, Bonkin?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Can I move back in front? Yeah, I'll move back in front of that guy.
All right. All right. Well, this guy, where you might expect to see panic, Jared, you're used to fighting these weird sort of mindless minions, for lack of a better term. You fully expect him to swing on you, and that's what he does. However, he does not hit you. So he takes a swing. He punches. He's trying. It seems like he's trying to hit vital organs, but he just cannot get through. So he punches at you. Just kind of stands his ground. Doesn't seem afraid. Doesn't go oh fuck. And it is your turn.
He must have been shaken up by what Bonkin did to him.
I'm sure the plexiglass shards, which aren't supposed to exist, probably threw him off a little bit.
Alright, so I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to try to hit him again.
Okay. That one hits.
Okie dokie, roll some damage.
Do it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So that'll be 5?
Yeah, because you're
5.
using So yep, he takes the damage, but he's looking a little rough at this point. He kind of staggers a little bit on his feet, but stays standing.
Okay, so with Crusher, I move him back by 5 feet.
Oh right, yep. I'm guessing at an angle since he was kind of coming at you, or do you want him?
Yeah, angle. And then I will move in front of him,
Okay.
and I'll swing at him again for non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Well, attempting, of course.
Yeah, that hits.
For 7 non-lethal.
Okay, that does knock him out. As per what you are used to, he is currently unconscious.
Said what he is used to. He just watched us assassinate like fucking 3 guys in this combat. That's terrifying.
He knows what he's about.
I,
The first hit was not non-lethal. Just
no, I'm talking. Yeah, oh, touche, brother. Oh, God damn it! I gotta think about this.
yeah, so he is currently laying on the floor. He's sprawled out, unconscious.
Alright,
Anything
and
else?
no, I have done all I can do right now.
All right, Aegis, you're up.
Does he have to roll the bonfire first?
I think it's at the end of. Actually, that's a good question. Isn't it at the end of that guy's turn, or is it the end of, or the beginning of your turn, Aegis? Because I should have had you roll it honestly at the end of his turn. He ain't gonna dodge it.
Any creature in the bonfire space, when you cast the spell, must succeed. Creature must also make a saving throw.
Or if it ends its
when
turn there.
Yeah.
or,
So
or if it moves through.
go ahead and
or
roll the
ends.
damage, Aegis. Yep. Okay. So he down. He gone. Thank you for that, Seru.
No worries, I try to help.
Dead. Aegis, your turn.
So he'll go
Dead.
ahead and drop the bonfire at this point, having seen the person already go down and everything.
He said he's gonna drop concentration. Sorry, did you say you're gonna drop concentration?
Yes.
Sorry,
And then I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm going to do, because there's not a lot that I can do right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I just thought about something that's really mean.
Do what you gotta do to
So
survive.
I know Bonkin is very tall, but I am also very small. Can I see Bonkin?
You could see Bonkin's head for sure.
Even if I moved up like 10 feet?
Yeah, because this glass is gone.
Okay, cool.
Not that the you couldn't see through the glass, but yeah, you could definitely see him. He tall.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm going to be mean. And I'm going to bless him with a nice little sanctuary.
Okay. He said, "Oh." All right. Oh, that is mean. Fair enough. Yeah, you done been sanctuaried, bitch. Okay, so do you want to explain what it looks like, or would you like me to?
You can, solely because I haven't actually wrote up anything for this one
Sure,
yet.
no problem. So, Bonkin, you suddenly feel a warmth, which sort of starts from your center, oddly enough, and slowly emulates out into almost a bubble surrounding you, which is very warm and has a glow to it, almost like a campfire, oddly enough. You feel like it would be difficult to attack you at this point. Anything else, Aegis?
I mean, I guess he's going to walk back over at this point and use his action to open the door to see if there's anybody behind it.
Which
Because that was
door?
a bonus action.
The one to the left.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Give me a quick perception check.
Quick, use his reaction and lock it.
I put that there just to note that we opened that door.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
You found
Oh, no!
him! Surprise! Yeah, so you open that door, and there is actually... there's a guy standing there. He looks a little buffer. He reminds you almost of... like the second group of blue guys that you encountered. He's wearing yellow.
Okay.
He does not actually. I'm going to turn him. He does not actually notice you. Anything else, Aegis?
You know, if he hasn't noticed me yet, because I moved 10 feet over there, I moved 10 feet back. I'm going to use my final 5 feet, and I'm going to try to just quietly duck off around the corner here.
Give me a stealth check. Just for comparison. Okay. It doesn't seem like he noticed you. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Marcus.
Okay, so you said we can see like through
Yeah.
these dividers.
Yep.
Okay, so we know what's fucking going on here, and it's not great. And Aegis just dipped around the corner, so I think Balkan has got the dude who I need to be here. So I'm gonna go 5, 30. I'm gonna go 30 feet.
Okay.
Jump over all of these things. and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can
turn.
easily just jump over the ropes. It's not big. Honestly, you could even take the time to undo them. They're that difficult.
Yeah, I'm not totally concerned about that, but I'm gonna pull my pistol up, and I'm going to aim in and fire a shot at this prick.
Okay.
That's my last shot in this clip, by the way.
Noted.
So, that is a 16.
That hits
No
Marcus
shit,
with your
really?
pistol.
Okay, so it's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage, but I'm going to burn my psychic point to deal an additional D8.
Okay.
Give me one moment. Beautiful. So that's 8 points total. So that's 3 points of psychic and 5 points of piercing. Then I am going to use my no action. I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
Which I know sounds crazy. And then I'm going to use my bonus action, or no, my environmental action to reload.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire 2 more shots at this cocksucker.
Yep.
That's a nat 1. That's terrible.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, that's a 14.
The 14 hits.
Yeah,
The
okay.
14 hits.
Alright. So that's 3 points, an additional 3.
Okay, yeah, so the first shot hits him, and he's kind of like hits him in the shoulder, and he like grabs his shoulder, he's like, ah! Then all of a sudden he's grabbing his head, and he is kind of like looking around, trying to figure out what's happening. It seems almost like he's blinded by pain, and then you shoot again and shoot him in the other shoulder. So now he's got 2 wounded shoulders, and he's holding his head, and he looks honestly a little bit dazed. Anything else, Marcus?
Nope. I'm gonna turn my attention up towards the north, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, it's actually...
Why did you give this man a gun?
It's actually his turn. He ain't happy with you. Oh, he's stretched! He's stretched out! Oh my god, I don't even know how to do that.
Candace, drag this
Woo,
bitch
that
out.
was scary.
Oh, thank fucking god. I thought we were fighting.
I was about to say.
I was scared too. I was scared
I was
too.
about to
Okay.
say, he turned into Mr. Fantastic. Luckily.
He did. I didn't even know you could do that. That's terrifying.
This motherfucker.
They usually automatically fix to the 5 foot. Okay, so he's gonna attack
but-
you.
Yeah, not always.
And he-
It's all good.
He does get 2 attacks.
He's attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, fucking
These are
beautiful.
with his fists.
Yep, no, that's fine. Get me, bitch. Come
Oh,
on.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
That's not 20.
It's fine. You got me? Come on.
Alright,
Deal some damage, you dumb bitch. Also, what is this, guys? Are we in the new round?
no, he's right after you. Yeah, so you do not have a reaction.
Okay.
I think, right? You used your reaction already? I have to think backwards. Hold on.
I'm
Yeah, I think on me.
yeah, yes I did.
Okay.
Yep, Marcus was an 8. No.
No, that was last turn. It couldn't have been because they
No,
come after
no,
us.
no.
So yeah,
So
you have your
I am-
reaction.
So I am in. No, it's true. Nope, I did. It's an 8. You are on the 7s now, and there are 2 4s below you before we hit the 22. The 22 is bonking, and that's when I refresh.
Oh, okay.
I did already blow.
You
my
did use it.
points.
Okay.
Yep,
All right. Got
I
it.
sure did.
So he does attack you. He hits you
Okay.
for. It should just be the 8, I think, because it should automatically do it.
What kind of damage is that?
It is bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Is it magical?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's no fucking point in me taking heavy armor proficiency. Because that blew right past that. I will, however, blow my reaction to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
My Tiefling Hellish Rebuke. So I need a DC 11 Dexterity saving throw. Versus this.
Nah, he failed.
That is 22 points of fire damage as I look over. Because I was wearing, by the way, this armor that was supposed to fucking protect me from this nonsense, and it didn't. And I got clipped in the fucking head. And then I turned back and blasted. Also, how
Do you
much
want to
damage
explain?
did I take?
Do you want? You took 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay,
Do you want to
hold on.
explain what the Hellish Rebuke looks like?
Yep, give me one sec. I put in 89. That would put me as dead.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Okay, took it. And for, yeah, God, that's terrible. Magical, no good. Okay, so, as the bludgeoning hits me, Marcus looks up, and as he looks up, his eyes, or the visor, turns from pink to, like, bright orange, and then it flares up, and you see the edges start to melt, and he throws his hands out and twists, and as it twists, there's this burst of fire that does 22 points.
It sure does, and this guy's not looking good. He's gonna take his second attack. And he's gonna miss. So it seems like he staggers. When you hit him with that fire, he does not look good. He takes every bit of it, and he does not look good. When he goes to hit you again, it's almost like a little slap to the face. Like he barely has the strength to try to actually hit you right now. He is not
So
looking good.
Just for clarification, I actually had 5 points in temporary. I did not. I totally forgot about it until now. So I'm changing what my total is from
Okay.
down from 51 to 43 to 47 instead.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, he's looking terrible. Anything else? Okay.
It's not us. It was you. You attacked me.
Oh, that's right. It was him.
Good God.
Hold on one second.
Xavier, be nice.
I'm trying to be. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help. Okay, settle down, you assholes.
Well, we have one. We're allowed to be one.
You know what? I accept that.
Bonking.
We're
Same with
allowed
that
to be.
chat.
It doesn't mean you have to be.
Oh shit!
Bonkin, you're pretty sure that you hear something from this direction. You're not exactly sure where, but you're pretty sure you hear it from that direction. And it's your turn.
Right. Bunkin's gonna point towards the door behind him and go, I think there's another one coming this way. And then I can miss my button there.
Here,
Oh,
Yeah,
to
the
east.
right.
Yep.
Okay, understood.
southeast, yeah.
And then I will try and swing on Buddy Boy over here.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, you don't hit with that, unfortunately. It's it seems like maybe he was studying your movements and is able to dodge out of the way.
Okay, well, I hope he can avoid two more the extended key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
Hitting him harder. Hitting him harder times 2.
That one does not hit. Sorry. Bonkin, you feel yourself getting almost frustrated, and it takes you back to the original fighting that you used to do. But you center yourself, and you manage to land your third blow. It's not nat, it's
So I
dirty.
think for visual, the way
Yeah.
Bonkin's flurry of blows hits is like on one arm, the secondary arm solidifies around his like his normal arm, and he
Mhm.
like punches out, and then for like the other side of him, it's both fists kind of like going at the same time.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That is 7 damage.
Yeah, this guy's barely standing at this point in front of you. It's almost like he wants you just to punch him one last time so you can be done. He is barely standing in front of you.
Well, he will have to wait around. So get over it. And
Well,
that's
rounds
it.
are much shorter these days, thanks to you guys. Okay.
Hit me, daddy, one more time.
No,
Jared, it's your turn.
sir.
Never mind, I'm moving away. I don't want to play.
I don't want to play anymore.
Lucy's like, look, this van is great, but I can't do this.
All right, so seeing Bonkin point towards the east and seeing this guy hit Marcus, I'm going to flank this guy.
Yeah, flanking is not a thing.
5 there, and I'm going to swing
I never
on
said
him
flanking
for
wasn't a thing, to be
non-lethal
fair.
damage for
Okay.
a reason. Only because he seems special, and he might have insight. So I'm going to swing on him for non-lethal damage and hopefully tie him up. Oh!
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do! That's your first net 20, Saru! Roll the damage!
What the fuck?
The most disgusting non-lethal hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 9.
So, Marcus, you see this new guy come up behind this monk, and you're pretty sure he's just going to chop this guy's head off. Or actually, he has a hammer, so you're pretty sure he's going to knock this guy's head off like Gallagher style.
Chop. Okay.
Instead, what he does is he pulls back the swing at the very last second and sort of just whacks him on the top of the head, right on the dome. The guy's eyes cross. He bleeds a little bit on his forehead and falls over. He hits the ground.
So would it be a free action or environmental to use the rope in my bag to tie him up?
If you're going to actually try to tie him, I would say it's going to take your environmental and your bonus. It'll take the rest of your turn.
Well, I do technically get a second attack, but
Okay,
I
if
don't
you
think
wanna
there's
use-
anything for me to attack.
I'll let you use your second attack, but you also have to succeed on dexterity. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check, not a saving throw.
All right, here we go.
This is one thing I miss about 3.5 because there was literally a use rope.
I know.
skill.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good enough. You feel pretty confident in your rope skills. To Marcus, you watch this guy bonk him on the head, and then he quickly pulls rope out of his pack and ties this guy up tightly in front of you, and seems like he's about to move on to the next thing. Anything else, Jared?
Yes, I will turn to the east, and hopefully I can, get over there.
Okay.
Can we put an insignia of some sort or a token, Candace, on the guy that just got tied up? Because Marcus is right in front of this guy, and that might equal execution.
Yeah, hold on. There's a no movement one.
Yeah. Whatever you gotta do, just so we.
Go ahead and give me a acrobatics. Not you, Jared. Give me.
That ain't me.
Give me an acrobatics or a athletics check, please. Forget no counter.
Let's go.
Looks like this is a
Okay, yeah, you.
session, by the way.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, so you've managed to make it over there, no problem.
All right, and I think I forgot to do. Wait, did you say that was going to take my bonus action as well, or no?
No, because you still had an additional attack. So you used your attack. It was basically an attack on him with the rope, but then I made you do a dexterity to make sure you actually tied it.
All right.
And you feel confident.
So seeing that, well, before I meant to do this before when I was like just
Yeah, I
behind
know.
the goon, but seeing that Marcus took some damage, I will use rally, and I will use a superiority die to give him some temporary HP.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit, my temp HP goes up? By what?
It's by 1d8, I do believe.
Yeah. Roll me, mommy.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, settle down, Sarah.
It's the die roll plus your
Oh,
charisma
shit.
modifier. So it's an 8.
3 more. Wait,
What's your
that-
charisma modifier, Jared?
2.
So it's 10.
Wait, sorry, charisma? So sorry, 0. Sorry. I
Oh,
thought I
okay.
heard
So it's
con.
8. Yep.
But I still got a max roll, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
And you would get the full 8 from that because the other 5 that you were looking at was a max HP increase and not a temp HP.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, so Marcus is looking real
He's
good.
looking good.
And that is where I end my turn.
All right. Let's see if we can finish this out here. So next we have Aegis.
So we got the one guy in front of us that's knocked out here. The other guy that's directly in front of me, just a little bit behind the hall, isn't he also knocked out, or is he still up?
No, he's also knocked
knocked
out. Yep. Let me
Okay.
mark him.
Just wanted to make sure on that as well.
That's why I didn't take an attack of opportunity from him, because he was out.
Okay.
So, Aegis being the little person that he is, and having heard Bonkin saying that it seemed like there was more enemies coming over in that area, is going to look up at Marcus and go, I might need some assistance getting on over there. And then I'm going to scamper on over towards the little thing there and just wait for him to essentially yeet me over.
So, can I, as Marcus, I will burn, Candace, this is a question for you. I will burn a psychic point to refresh my telekinetic movement.
Okay.
To drop the spinning dead dude and grab Aegis instead and lift him up and over the wall and just set him down on the other side of the wall so he can do his business.
Yep.
So I will go here and then Aegis can go. I'm gonna put him like here.
Okay.
Just like up and over the wall.
And Aegis, you have your
And
full
then,
move.
and then I will let him go 100%.
Or I guess you have half your
and that will be like once my turn comes, I'm done.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if I'm like right here, then that's just perfect. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and run up 10 feet and reach a hand out to Bonkin, and we'll do a cure wound.
Okay.
I can't remember if he's taken any serious damage, but better safe than sorry.
I was gonna say, as a supporter, you feel like this is a good choice.
I'm good. No, you're not good.
Now you're good. Now you're really good. Okay.
Yeah, there's 9 directly to you.
Perfect.
He's aight.
He's aight.
He's good bear level.
Anything
I mean,
else?
I did cast that as a first level spell, so.
Okay, yeah, that's, I mean, easy. Anything else, Aegis?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Marcus?
Okay, so I just moved Aegis over. The only thing I will do on my turn for movement is I'm gonna move to the east.
Okay.
Right there. And then I'm gonna burn my bonus action for a psionic recovery.
Okay.
And as he kind of like closes his fist around his face, there's this burst of purple energy that kind of like circles around his head and then absorbs into his helmet, and that gives me a psychic point back.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
All right. This door busts open. And this mofo busts through. Hold on, let me give you guys more vision here.
This motherfucker. Alright, come on, bitch.
Okay, so this guy busts through. And he is going to try to attack Marcus.
Come on, bitch. Come on, get me.
Oh, he misses.
Yeah, I've got a 19 AC, so.
Yeah, he misses horribly. So he like busts through the door and thinks he's gotcha, but he did not getcha. And in full transparency, guys, we are very close to being done with this fight. Do we want to continue for a few minutes, one more round, or do we want to be done since it is right at 10?
That
Continue
is
for a bit
up
more.
to
Okay.
everyone else.
You're good,
I'm
Lucy?
good to go for another round if everybody wants to.
Lucy's good?
I'm
Marcus
good.
good?
Yep,
Alright.
I'm here.
Alright, so we'll try for this to be our last round. So, Bonkin, you're up.
Right, so seeing a new enemy has entered, and me wanting to use my ability, but I don't think I will because the enemy's last. But I'll give it a try anyway. Well, Bonkin will stretch around because he is within 15 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and give him a slap across the face.
Okay.
A punch to the face.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, yeah, that
Not gonna lie, I
hits.
thought that was gonna be a 2 for a second.
Yeah, that hits.
Good lord.
Yeah, those 18-2 lines are really rough.
Yeah, we need in.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
12
10
damage, right? Okay.
I figured out how to turn on my rage.
Nice. Yeah, so he takes it. Yep.
Now, if he hits anyone, he has disadvantage, and other than me, of course. And if he does actually hit somehow past Marcus's 19 AC, Marcus, you take half damage.
And then I take even reduced damage after that.
It's reduced.
That too. Yeah.
Anything else, Bonk?
Yes, I will spend another key point. And flurry of blows the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking that 20.
That hits for sure. Don't even roll damage. Don't even. Do you want to explain how
I
you kill this
wanna.
guy? Okay, roll the damage, but then you explain how you kill him, or do you want me to?
Yeah, because this is a flurry of blows, and I kind of described that I'm attacking him with like 2 fists at once, essentially. So Bonk will like turn around, hit the guy behind him, and then just immediately spin around with 2 fists going like straight for him, and he punches him once in the face with the astral arm, and then at the same time punches him straight in the gut with his like normal fist, launching him back into the vault, like and door, I guess.
Yeah, he hits that vault hard. It's a really loud thunk that echoes throughout the whole bank, and everybody hears it.
A part of me wants to say non-lethal, but he has the astral arm fighting too, so
Right.
I don't think it's possible.
Okay. Did you want to use any movement?
Yeah, I will get here and support Mark. That teleport me square away where I want to be. There.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Not that I couldn't hit him, but
You could have, yeah.
no, I'm good.
All right. Jared.
Hi.
Oh, come on, kill this bitch, you bitch.
I'm gonna step up,
Okay.
and yeah, here we go. I'm going to use my bonus action for Searing Smite.
Okay.
Oh my fucking wow. That's
Searing Smite.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a spell slot con save upon.
Save.
successful attack.
Yep. Which means he'll take half if he succeeds.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Smack.
Yep, that hits. So I have to do a con save, you said?
Yes, for regular 11 damage right now.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll take it.
And then, should I just roll a 1d6?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So that'll be 14 points of damage.
Okay, and he is looking rough, guys. Like, he busted through that door confident as shit, like a kid with a Batman shirt on, and now he's not looking so sure.
Okay, so if I use my second attack, would the Searing Smite be also on that, or is that just on the first attack?
I believe it's only on the first.
It's on the first
Yeah.
attack that hits.
That hits, right? And since you successfully hit, only the first attack would take the smearing smite.
Smearing Smite, I love it.
That's disgusting.
Okay, second attack. Hopefully this hits.
Please make everyone forget I said that. Hit with the nat 20.
Yeah, we will not.
Ah!
Oh, that motherfucking 20.
Get the
Fucking
shit
called
out of
it.
fucking here. I don't even have to do shit. We're just gonna end this fucking
the
session on
damage,
this
Jared?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
what
god,
the-
crit
what
for
in the
max
absolute
damage.
Bullshit. Goddamn. Seru
That's
is
that's
fucking
that's not max damage, by the way.
No, but that is MVP.
That's
Oh
awesome.
no, that's not. Yeah.
Also,
that is definitely MVP though.
But that was in that 20, which means that 16 is actually a 36 or a 32.
it's a
right?
32.
Is it doubled? No, I think it's a 32.
No, it's
Or was
in
it-
there,
was it
right?
double?
Because it rolled it
It
as
did it
2d8
automatically, yeah.
plus 3.
It's fine though.
Oh.
This guy. So Jared walks up,
This
Marcus,
fucking guy. This fucking guy.
takes his hammer,
Bastard.
and one more thing.
Good God.
Boop.
Oh, the door is open.
So you guys
Cool.
do not hear any more sounds. We'll pick this up next week where we are, but I'm so glad you guys are able to finish that encounter because I was like, no, it's one more guy. Come on.
Really fast, Aegis would run up to the dude that got thrown into the vault, and he would hit him with a Spare the Dying.
Okay, spare the dying. Okay.
Oh, bitch.
I didn't expect to kick his ass so easily.
You whooped his fucking shit.
Yeah, that was
you
good.
literally went up to him and just 1-2 buckle my shoe.
The DM said roll a nat 20, and you fucking did it. You done did it.
I was expecting, the damage to be dealt by Searing Smite, that I hit the nat 20, and I was like, oh, this is a bad day for this guy.
Oh, that was great.
Now imagine if you crit on the Searing Smite attack.
All right, who can we raid?
I really want to now.
Well, so Lucy, thank you so much for making this happen. I'm so happy you're able to be here. I know that you have a roommate and the Wi-Fi's iffy and stuff, but you were saying even next week you might be okay. So thank you so much for making tonight happen.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I love D&D, obviously, with you guys especially.
Yeah.
So D&D is the best Christmas gift I can get.
Oh, so if this guy
And
didn't
D&D Beyond
die...
has been my birthday gift, so.
So, yeah, again, if this guy didn't die, everyone would have advantage against him until the end of my next turn, by the way.
Still awake. Arc. Okay, thank you.
So he would have had disadvantage, and we would have had advantage against him because of our.
He
Because of
would have
me.
died no matter what. Yeah, he would have
That would
died.
have been gross.
This guy was like, surprise! Ah!
Surprise, motherfucker! Blam! And I was like, Marcus is like, oh, you saved me. We maybe need to have a conversation. Thank you. And what in the fuck are you?
First of all, thank you. Secondly,
First of all,
the
yeah,
fuck?
how dare you?
Well, thank you guys.
Alright, guys.
We're gonna raid.
It's
Arc,
like the
guys.
scene
Let's go
from
raid
Pulp
Arc.
Fiction where the one guy comes out from the bathroom scared, just starts blasting, doesn't hit a
God.
He's
single
making that,
shot.
Mask.
And then John Travolta and Samuel L.
We'll see
Jackson,
you guys
bang, just single shot.
Thursday,
Yep.
for chill and shit.
God damn, Jimmy, this some real gourmet shit.
You're gonna tell me how good my fucking coffee is. I know.
Fuck's sake!